All right, it says we're live. Let's see. Let's see if it actually shows up.
I just want to know how to touch myself.
Oh, I have.
I don't see it being in the.
I have a phone.
Hey, we are live. We're there.
Oh my God, it worked that easily. Holy shit. And it didn't move us.
Did.
I better go shut my door before my kids start talking.
Oh my God, we didn't get moved. Holy shit.
I was about to say that. I was going to ask you. It's like, hey, man, it didn't.
We did not get moved. Awesome. Oh, we get ready to start the show now. Ford decides to go masturbate. Oh, no, he's back. That didn't take long.
I mean, don't take me long. 10 seconds. I'm done. I'm good. Anybody got a cigarette?
Nice.
Is that it?
Nah,
a cigarette?
I'm a simple man. I don't need much.
We got
I'm a simple.
Okay. All right. We decided to go with webcams, just no singing. Okay. So, Fort, please refrain from singing. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Anyway, it's Wednesday night. Welcome. It's time for Gaming Beyond the Box, and this is the holy fuck. This is what these assholes really look like edition. So,
Sorry.
What's up, fuckers?
How is
Yeah, my
everybody
bad.
doing?
It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
Doing good.
Well,
I find it funny we have the bald guys on the left, the hairy guys on the right, and the awesome motherfucker
well,
in the
see,
middle.
technically,
whatever.
I'm not bald. It's just shaved.
This ain't shit compared to what he's got going on. He's got Leonidas beard like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's got that Alabama
Uh,
Ed thing on his face.
yeah,
This is
I got
Sparta!
this damn possum on my chin.
Nice. But welcome everybody. Like I said, it is Wednesday. It's time for Gaming Beyond the Box. We promised y'all webcams. And yes, this is really us. Or reptilians in skin suits. We have no idea which. You take your pick. But we have a lot of topics to go over. So let's start with all of our guests and our panel. We will start with our guest, Invader. Invader, what you been doing, dude?
Hey there, guys. Gaming Beyond the Box. Hey, crew. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, I've just been, working a lot and, playing some games. I've actually been going over a little bit of Halo Wars 2, going back into the RTS and what else have I been doing? Oh, you know what? I finally downloaded the game I won off of you guys a couple of weeks ago. What was it? Resident Evil 3. I cannot wait to play that. I'm really excited. Again, thank you very much. And you can't really do much right now, but game and toss back a couple of beers. So
That's right.
yeah.
Well, we do have the panel alcoholic. If you look to your bottom right, that is ACS Husk. Hold it up. Go ahead. You know you're down to do it.
That is.
See? Now, okay, in all fairness, we cannot ask Ghost to do that because it is still against the law in some areas.
I mean,
To pop a beer or to light it up?
No. Right up.
I think
I mean, you have to prove it's marijuana. It could just be a rolled cigarette.
It's tobacco.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
The
you
wacky
remember,
tobacco.
Wacky.
Wacky
you remember
tobacco.
Polybius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they may be watching. We don't know.
Hi!
They were always
Mr.
watching.
Trump.
They're always.
All right, next we have my partner in crime, Fort Boy. Fort, what have you been up to, dude?
Just working and getting ready to stream on Friday and just kind of doing my thing. Kind of excited to do this because this is the first time we've actually had all these sexy faces on here and Bomber. So, I mean, it's exciting to be able to do this. And
Graphic.
Bomber's
Jay,
got a sweet beard.
honestly, Jay, you're partially correct about the shades. My eyes aren't cybernetic, but if I move this headphone, you can actually see an indentation in the side of my head where I actually split it in Iraq. So
see, this right here is where that metal plate was. and they took it
no,
out.
there's no metal
Now
plate.
it's plastic, so I got to
So
be real
that's what the
careful. 'cause it'll mess
interference
up
in
my
this-
hair.
That's not what it is. I promise.
No wonder the metal detector goes off.
every time his wife turns on the microwave, he pisses himself and forgets who he is. I don't know. I don't feel good. I don't feel good.
You know, you should slide it closer to your camera, Fork. It makes you look bigger.
Like this.
Oh.
There you go. You don't look as plump now. All
I'm
right.
fat.
Anyway,
I'm losing weight. I'm down 8 pounds. God damn it.
yep.
Oh,
Look from
yeah.
your belly to your ass. All right, Bomber. What's going on, Bomber?
Yo, what's going on? Pretty much, same old thing everybody else, just working and trying to just game when I can. Other than that, just screwing off on Twitter half the time, but that's it.
Okay. It
Oh,
wanted to
you
go
got
all blurry. I did.
Mm.
All right. And next, we've got our resident stoner, Evil Ghost. What's up, Ghost?
Hey, what's going on? About all kinds of bullshit that's going on in the gaming world. Back to you.
All
Back
right.
to you.
Damn. What the hell? I got all blurry. Anyway, then we got our resident alcoholic, Husk. What's going on, Husk?
Hi, I already opened my beer. I do that, so cheers. Anyway, started actually doing a full-blown production for the graduating class at our local high school because they can't have a proper graduation.
Alcoholics
so-
Anonymous. What?
Yes, and
Isn't that
I
called
got
Alateen?
sunburnt as fuck today. But yeah, I think it's going to be cool.
That's
It's only
awesome.
about 25 students, but they're going to actually have something tangible to celebrate when we're all done with it. So, yeah, about 3 days of that coming up.
Nice.
Well, I thought maybe turning the cam off and back on, it would
Stick your finger right on the actual
Spit
and
on
then
it.
slowly.
Just spit on it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you spit. Yeah.
Do your
it worked.
face.
It worked.
And now I have
Yeah.
Wilmy's fingerprint. Yay!
Hey, all right. And believe it or not, this is the smallest panel we have ever done this show with. So, damn, the intros went pretty quick, didn't they?
Oh shit! Now mine's all fucked. Damn it,
Yeah.
Bummer! I got off track.
What the
your
hell?
fault. I don't know
What the hell
you're
are we doing? Where are we going wrong?
I'm fingering my camera. Damn it!
See, if you stick it in your ass and then you take it out. That's
Wait
how
a
it
minute,
works.
let's try this. All right. Well, while I am fucking with this webcam that cost me $300 fucking because there's a shortage of them due to COVID-19.
Dude, Xbox. Hold on. Xbox Elite Series 2 controllers are $300 fucking right now.
Where?
What?
Amazon.
Why
Oh,
did they go
that's-
up?
Because
Because
you can't
people
get your
are.
hands on them.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, sorry. I live in Canada.
really?
So that
Hold
sounds
on.
about like the same price as it usually
He's like,
Right.
oh,
is, so.
he's like, that's usually what I pay.
But then
Does it
again,
look
yeah.
like this? Ooh.
Oh no, I have one too.
Fuck you, buddy.
Jeez.
Those
I'm
are
not
pretty
licking
sexy.
mine.
Those are pretty sexy.
That's how you fucking get Corona. I'm
Like,
not looking mine.
Well, I've already had Corona and it's my controller, so there we go.
But,
There you go.
No, I looked on Amazon today. They're like $262. It's like,
Oh,
insane.
that's
the cameras
just-
went back to normal.
Yeah, the moment you rolled away, it went fine. I think it was your face that fucked it up.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm telling you.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
It's early.
Hey, Fort, when you step on a scale, does it say one at a time, please?
No, it actually says, "Please get the fuck off, you elephant." And I'm like,
Okay.
but I'm not. My
When
wife
you're
did
on-
get one from the zoo though, so we're good.
You need your wife on cam. Someone ask her when you go to McDonald's if she takes you there to watch the signs change.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, that's enough picking on Fort.
I also can't go when children are playing in play, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. But
Shit.
Okay. Anyway, first topic. Fort, are we going to do the Last of Us?
yeah,
You
I
might
mean,
as well. Might as well.
There, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, as everybody knows, The Last of Us leaks were coming fast and furious over the weekend and until Monday. I don't really care about the leaks. I'm still buying the game. It didn't ruin anything
Absolutely.
for me.
Nope.
It did put a lot of the game out there into social media for everybody to see. You had trolls putting it in the comments. The story is that the developer wasn't paid by Naughty Dog.
Yeah, so the developer wasn't paid, or they were in discussions, and they didn't get the money that they were supposed to get. So they decided to, hey, you're not going to pay me, so I'm just going to fuck you over. Now, the only part that I don't understand about this is, okay, the only person you're fucking over is the people that actually want to play the game, that actually want to go into it, not knowing what's going to happen, and now they're fucked. But I mean, I saw a lot of people are kind of pissed off. Oh, it ruined it for me. Really? Because you don't watch people stream the fucking game? You don't want. I mean, look, if that's going to ruin it, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry. To me, if I was going to buy a game, someone leaking it is not going to affect me buying the game. Will it ruin the experience a little bit? Yeah. But
by the time it comes out, I mean, you get so engrossed in a game like that. Like, what's it going to? Like,
okay, here's a thought that I had. What if that isn't even in the game and it's just there just to up the sales prior?
It could be a marketing tactic, but I doubt it. That's a lot of work.
That'd be a weird marketing tactic.
I doubt it, but
that'd be a very weird tactic.
Because you got to think, this game doesn't need that much marketing anyway. I mean, it's the blockbuster.
No, I mean, people have been waiting for it, and the fact that it was pushed off, and we even talked about the fact that it was pushed off with no date. This drops and instantly gets a date, and it's like,
well, it's very interesting because like Ghost of Tsushima was originally in like late June, and now it seems like they've The Last of Us 2 literally went from being out indefinitely because it was supposed to release in late May, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And now all of a sudden, literally like a day or two after this leaked, they're like, oh, hey, we have a release date. And it's in late June. And now we're going to move Ghost of Tsushima back a month.
Yeah. And see, that's where I'm like, okay, that's weird that you have a release date and this leak came out 2 days prior to you launching a release date. So, I mean, that's where I'm kind of like, okay, that seems kind of weird. But it could also be the person that dropped it and knew what the release date was, so they knew the timing to do it. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, a lot of people were pissed off. I even saw some people say, if you post it, I'm going to block you, which I'm like, okay, that's fine. I mean, but to me, I don't know. To me, I don't see why, if, like, Bomber put the leak out there or the video, why – I don't know.
I think it is just in my person, it's a dick move to do that for all parties involved. But I mean, for my whole thing though is for any consumer out there or gamer, I'll just say the gamers that actually care about this game, that literally they were just like, I'm buying it regardless if I see any gameplay from it. Okay, well then all of a sudden the story, the plot comes out supposedly, and now you have people saying, oh, I'm not going to buy it now. Like, whatever. Like, you weren't going to buy it anyway. So stop saying you aren't going to buy it now. Because that's the part. Because I'm sorry, if I have the funds available, absolutely this game will be put in my PS4 and I'll play it.
And I guess the question that I have is, okay, so the person that dropped it wasn't getting paid. So more than likely, Naughty Dog knows who the person is. They already signed an NDA. They drop it. So, I mean, that's a massive lawsuit that they have him in.
Oh, that's huge.
And that's where I'm kind of like, okay, if the person wanted money, they're not going to get money now. Now they're in a fucking lawsuit with a multi-million-dollar company. They're not going to win.
And you're not going to win.
No. And Obi put, with release date, because the leak was massive. Also, thanks for the
super chat.
Brad.
Super chat,
I was
Brad.
just going to say that.
But, I mean, it was massive, but at the same time, it just, to me, it seems weird that they drop it. And why would you drop something knowing, hey, look, I'm in negotiations with Wilmy. He's not paying me. I'm going to drop this. Well, it's not hard for the company to figure out who they're in negotiations with. So, I mean, it seems weird.
It is
the timing of it,
right?
Like, it sucks.
Timing of it, everything.
It sucks. But at the same time, I remember when if I ever saw a leak for, let's say, Halo or something, it's like, okay, I look at whatever, but I'm still going to buy it regardless because I was already interested in it, already had pre-order. My interest doesn't necessarily drop per se, just that they were really tight-lipped about the story. So if you're really into the story and if you might not like where this supposedly goes, then, I don't know, you might be cautious, but most people are going to buy it.
Yeah, and thanks for the super chat, Rich Kreiser. He said, don't care if someone spoiled it for me. I paid the $269 Elite Edition. Nice. And Mr. Tucci, thanks for the $2 super chat. Love the show. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I mean, to me, if you love the game, yes, it sucks. Someone spoiled it out there and they dropped it. I didn't really watch the entire thing. I kind of watched a little bit of it, but I wasn't really into The Last of Us, the first one, let alone probably get the second one. But that's me. But if you like it, you're going to buy it. Yes, it sucks someone dropped it, but to me, it still seems weird, the timing of it. And honestly, if they didn't have a release date, that means the game was so buggy, I guess you could say, that they didn't know how long it was going to take to fix it. And then as soon as someone releases something, they drop a release date. It's like, okay, you couldn't fix the problem in 2 days. So obviously it was fixed prior to that, or something else is going on.
Yeah,
So,
and I saw Obi mentioned a second ago. A lot of people are saying it's because of the political agenda of the game that people are mad.
I've seen a lot of that also. And look, when it was what was it? It wasn't E3. Help me, Bomber. It was they showed a little bit of it, and you saw the girl kiss the girl, and it was at
that's E3.
it wasn't E3, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Was
that was
okay.
their
Nice.
that was their
Then
the
that'd have
weird
been what, 2
indoor
years ago?
outdoor.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Okay, so you're talking about 2 years ago. You say a girl kiss a girl. For them to drop that, you probably knew there was getting more of that in the games. So, I mean, I'm sorry, this is 2020. If you
This
don't agree with it,
game's
you
gonna
don't
be-
agree with it. But
It's going to be graphic, like
It's
Yeah.
gonna be there.
on all
And-
fronts.
and if you don't
Oh,
like
no.
it, don't buy it.
And that's
And-
the whole point. It's a
gonna be
mature game.
awesome.
I mean, it's a mature game.
It's
Come on,
meant to
people.
portray a situation that isn't your everyday shit.
Yeah,
And it's like
that's the
Xbot.
whole point.
It's like Xbot just said. People are ignoring why this info got leaked. Well, supposedly because the developer didn't get paid or didn't get paid his bonus.
Yeah.
So
I have a quick question, just real quick, because this is all new. So you can see a logo or an emblem with people in the comments. So if you go up a little bit, you can see Capone 214. What's he watching it on? It doesn't
Capone.
have the YouTube. The YouTube
Then
one.
Oh, that's
he is on.
Periscope.
He's on Twitter.
Okay, so cool.
And
So I'm
Adam,
tuning in elsewhere. Awesome.
Adam, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Fort Boy looks like the PC principal from South Park. Wilmy looks like old Steve Rogers. I have no idea who Steve Rogers is.
Captain America.
Oh, and Brewer Motorsports, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Hey, whoa. Okay, I look like
That's
the principal. Wilmy looks like the retired. Sorry, Wilmy looks like the retired Captain America. What about Bomber and Husk? They don't.
Right.
Bomber looks like the bum you find in the goddamn alley, but like here's some clippers, bro.
hey,
No,
long as I'm making that money.
Actually, Bomber looks just like the guy that loves his sister from
Got
Alabama.
some spirit change, man. Got some
I've been
spirit
told
change.
I look like Steve-O. I guess I don't.
You
I don't
do,
see
but
it.
everybody
do.
told me
Yeah,
during
I'll
Boom's
say
podcast I look like Dee Snyder. I'm just not seeing it in myself. I don't get it. So I don't know how I look like Dee Snyder. Now in the 80s I may have, because I had really long hair back in the 80s. So, but this is not the 80s, which brings us back to our topic. Oh, that was a very long time ago. But that brings us back to our topic, actually. You know, a lot of people are, complaining because supposedly they're going after Christian groups in this game. I don't know. I did not watch the spoilers because of the simple fact I do not care to watch them, because I went ahead and pre-ordered the game again on my PlayStation because I intend to play it no matter what. And I can see it give you a long blonde wig. Thanks, Dizzy. But damn, these comments are coming too quick. But the thing is, it's 2020. I mean, there's going to be subjective, stuff in these games. There's going to be subjective material in games.
it's just like everybody said about Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5. You had a crazy religious cult.
I mean, somebody, I think it was Dealer that mentioned Far Cry 5 had the religious thing. It was another game that had a religious thing. We just
Assassin's
had Doom.
Creed is nothing but religion.
Yeah, we just had Doom drop. You're running around killing devils and satans, and there's a whole bunch of pentagrams inside the all over. I mean, come on, it's 2020. If you don't agree with it, don't buy it. Move on. Life goes on. I mean,
And see, don't
yeah,
get me wrong. I'm far from being a Christian. Everybody knows that's ever listened to this podcast. I'm an atheist as far as an atheist gets. But you shouldn't be hunting a certain group. But I do mean it's a video game.
Yep.
I don't want to see anybody being hunted or anybody, being, downtrodden, so to speak. But I mean, it's a video game.
At the end of the day, look, everybody has their own opinion, and That's their opinion. Brat, thanks for the super chat. Wilmy looks like Bruce Willis. Maybe like a really old Bruce Willis. Rich Kaiser. Mr. D. Snyder.
Motherfucker.
Mr. D. Snyder when the new album is dropping.
As soon as we can get the band back together, dude, we'll
Right,
get
there you
it
go.
together.
Didn't one of them die from
From boredom, maybe.
Maybe.
Just be as
Maybe.
double in 7 of.
I mean, didn't somebody? I thought one of them died in Twisted Sister.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
No idea. I don't follow them that well.
I think I know one or two of their songs. That's about it.
Oh, and see, Obi, I agree with what you're saying, but I'm also a kid from the 80s. Back in the 80s, which I know a few of us here on the panel probably remember, don't shake your head for it. Don't shake your head. A lot of the stuff that we did or had was dictated to us by churches.
Mm-hmm.
He-Man, Masters of the Universe. There were church groups actually attempting to ban He-Man, Masters of the Universe, because it was sacrilegious, and they almost did it.
There was a big push to ban D&D back in the day because
there was a huge push.
Devil
Because
worship.
a bunch of devil worshippers.
Yeah,
Hey, just like
music.
Kiss.
I
Just like
mean, look.
Kiss.
Yeah,
Kiss.
Kiss, Kings and
Kiss was
Satan
like the
Services.
Yeah,
That's what they
I'm
say
like,
it
come
stood
on.
for.
At the end of the day,
Osborne.
at the end of the day, if you have whatever you have, you're always going to have another group that's against it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, you can scream and yell against it, or you can just turn around, walk away, enjoy your life.
People get their
Yeah,
feelings
I mean,
hurt
you
too
don't
much.
have to buy it, but and
And you don't have to
Dago,
listen to it
I
either.
see all sides, and Shizno agrees. He remembers the 80s and living in the South. I mean, yeah, Born to Strike. Even Striper got picked by Christians, and that was sad because they were a Christian metal band. But yeah, I mean, a lot of us older people, we remember, man, everything we did. The church had a hand in it. They tried to get this band or that band.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it actually worked. It's up until recently, I'd say in last 20 years, they didn't have that kind of effect on culture.
I think when the First Amendment really got pushed hard, and I think like the late 90s when I was in high school, that it started getting pushed a little harder. And in the early 2000s, people really started pushing how far you could go. And now you see it on TV where one show will push as far as they can, and the next show will push even a little more and a little more. And it's one of those things where, if you don't like watching it, don't watch it. I mean, people talk about the nudity and the sex scenes in Game of Thrones. It's like, well, then don't watch it. I mean, you don't have to watch it.
Don't
that's
pay
like
the $60 to play this game.
Yeah, that's like complaining about Pornhub. It's like, look, you don't have to go to Pornhub.
I'm getting Pornhub, I saw boobs. Ah!
Yeah, it's like
You know,
You know what I miss from the 80s? The movies. The movies rocked.
Right.
The
Yeah,
movies
the
and the music.
Badass.
Yeah,
Oh,
movies
yeah.
and music.
There's so many people trying to remake those movies, and they fail.
I
horribly.
couldn't
Oh yeah,
believe it when I
I-
heard that there's a Dune remake. I was like, come on, the original Dune
Yep.
kicked ass. Why would you ever want to touch that?
Actually, Candyman is being remade.
Yep.
Yeah,
But now
why?
It's
Good
being pushed
luck,
back.
Whoever's producing that shit.
I mean, I'll
What
be
man?
honest,
Candyman was awesome, dude.
It was, but good luck. You can't.
The only good thing is they are bringing him back in.
They are bringing Tony Todd back to the movie.
Yeah, but so many
It's still like you can't
you can't.
Yeah, you can't
replicate-
recapture the classics.
They
That's
tried with Friday the 13th and Nightmare on
That's
Elm
true.
Street. And they weren't horrible movies. I'm not going to sit here and say
No,
they
it was
were
pretty
terrible.
bad, dude.
I mean,
it wasn't what they were. They didn't.
All right, so
stand out
I gotta
like
say
they
something right
did.
quick. Is it just me, or is I don't hear Wilmy or Husk, but I hear Bomber and Ford.
Really?
I see
no
Wilmy's
shit.
mouth moving, but I don't hear shit coming out of Wilmy. I don't hear
Well,
nothing from
good.
Husk.
yeah,
All
I hear
Bomber
everybody
and Ford.
fine.
I hear everybody. So
That's weird as shit. I just didn't know if something was going on. I was like, what the fuck?
Try going
I
back
don't
in and
know.
out.
Just it's probably my ghetto ass living area.
Pull the butt out.
That may be it.
Yeah, just go in and out, in and out, in and out. That's how you. fix
Yeah,
it.
I mean, yeah. Or unplug it and plug it back in.
Hey, Miss Wilmy Hood. Obi mentioned in his opinion, 100%, he thinks that because the plot that it won't get Game of the Year. And honestly, I could see people voting zeros or ones just to bring the score down without even buying the game,
but
just
see that-
because they want to affect it.
And that's a problem. I mean, my whole thing is I can care less about freaking scores because it doesn't freaking matter.
Same here.
But
Look
there
at-
are people that do boast that whole like, oh, it's going to be a 94 plus meta. Like, who freaking cares? It's going to be probably a really great game. It's going to look amazing. It's going to play well. It's going to have a crazy story, regardless of the leaks. And I've been like hyped for it ever since they talked about it.
Oh, me too.
It's going to be completely
yeah.
different from the first one, and I'm happy about it. I don't care about the sexual orientation stuff. I don't care
I mean,
if they are, saying what you're saying, going after certain groups or whatever. It's like, whatever. It's a video game. I'm going to do whatever I do. I'm going to kill people because that's the whole point of the game. I'm going to slat some throats.
At the end of the day, it's part of the story. They're telling a story.
You say sluts and throats. What?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it
How
is.
does that work, Bomber?
I mean,
Well,
if
see, what
don't-
you do is you take your dildo and you just slap, just get it right there.
Yeah.
you got a really sharp dildo if you're slitting something with it.
It's got
Right
blades
on.
on the side, man. Blades.
Ooh.
Have you not played what is that stupid game that they're doing a remaster for?
Saints
Saints
3.
Row.
Saints Row, there you go.
The Saints Row 3 does not have razor blade
No,
dildos.
I didn't
Don't
play
know
that.
It's all about
'Cause-
pleasure, no pain.
Yeah, I'm like Jago said, like, he doesn't care about the sexual orientation. I mean, here at
Right
the end of the
on.
day, buy the game if you like it. Don't buy the game if you like it. Me personally, all these guys can vouch.
We're
We're
gonna
in a,
play it because it's single.
we're in a chat group. If I don't know about a game, I'll ask them.
I don't
and
even know
they'll
what
say
game we're talking about.
flat out, "Hey, Fork, it's not for you." Okay,
We're
great.
talking about The Last of Us 2. Ghost.
Yeah.
Well, Fork, it's
Oh.
a single player game.
He'll
You're not
try
gonna want
it,
to play
just
it
like
We'll
anyway.
be playing it
I
single
did
player.
in
First one first
isolation.
before I have a real
He'll-
comment.
He'll try it.
on
He'll
it.
dump a
Not
few
that it really
hours into
matters
it.
what
If he
I
doesn't
say.
like it, he'll quit playing it.
Well,
It's a
Ghost
PlayStation game.
Ghost has a
Who gives
PlayStation
a
now,
shit?
so you'll get it.
Mhm.
I
Look,
have to
dude,
get
let me
another
just tell you
PlayStation
something.
just so I
PlayStation's a
can
joke.
continue.
All right, let me explain something to you real quick.
Okay.
I just played God of War for like the last 4 or 5 hours, just trying to get into it, find out what everybody's talk about. The fact that people think that Red Dead Redemption 2 did not beat that game for Game of the Year is a fucking laughable. God of War is a fucking mediocre game with
Ooh.
decent graphics, bad storyline.
Here comes
And,
the hate. Hate train
somebody's clearly
incoming.
been watching
Hate
too many
train
Lord of the
incoming.
Rings.
There goes the down boots on YouTube.
Oh,
Oh
We're
shit!
climbing a fucking mountain for a wife. Like what? What will bring a fucking?
Hey, that's a very impressive wife.
Fucking weird ass bullshit.
Oh,
Hey, I was
I'm-
looking forward to playing God of War. Now you ruined it for me.
No, I doubt. I doubt I ruined it.
That's the whole experience, Invader. You climbed the mountain for a wife. When you could have just went to town and picked up one on any corner.
I go to Craigslist.
you
So
can
I
go
guess I'm
Craigslist,
like,
that's right.
I'm already my girlfriend's bitch. I don't want to go into a video game and be my girlfriend's bitch again. Like that's where I escape.
Yeah, I've never played a game, but I'm not climbing a mountain for anybody. I mean, that
mean-
better be some really great virtual fucking sex.
You know what's
That's all
weird?
I
Now
got.
Fork, I don't hear Fork, but I can hear everything Wilmy's saying. Like Fork's
Oh,
going
wow.
out, but I can hear everything Wilmy's saying. This is weird as shit.
Oh, and by the way, Xbot, Battletoads!
Oh boy. Now you're gonna get him going.
That's right.
Actually, somebody else asked me to say that too.
Battle
Game of the
Toads
year.
get canceled.
I mean, it's probably still they're still hand drawing it, so I don't know.
They're hand drawing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little harder. Just a little harder. Come on.
More pixels.
More pixels.
All right, so let's leave the topic of Last of
All right,
Us.
let's
2.
go.
Microsoft release some numbers today,
Now watch out. You're gonna
Which-
have some people in
these
the
are-
chat gonna be super excited.
and then you're going to have some people try to downplay it, but I mean, it is what it is. According to Microsoft's 20 Q3 earnings call on April 29th, CEO, whatever the fuck the dude's name is, doesn't matter. Active users are now near 90 million users, serving as a gateway to its digital gaming portfolio and communication hub during the area of social distancing. I'm so tired of hearing those two fucking words. I don't know about everybody else.
Oh, you're not.
Oh yeah.
Totally tired of it.
Redmond has skirted Xbox Live active users counts in recent reports with firm numbers last shared back in 19 Q4 totaling 65 million. The latest figures demonstrate a nearly 50% increase. So, and on top of that, there is supposedly more than 10 million subscribers on Game Pass. and hundreds of thousands of active users in xCloud Preview.
So the first question that I had when I saw that was it's nearly 90 million active users on Xbox Live.
Yep.
Okay.
That across all
Psycho, thanks
systems.
for the super chat. Streets of Rage 4 is out today. Sweet. But back to that.
Do you have to climb a mountain for a wife? That's the question.
I'm not climbing a mountain. I'll swim, but I ain't climbing a mountain. But okay, so there's 90 million active users, but only 10 million subscribers to Xbox Game Pass. What I don't get is it's only $5 more to get Xbox Ultimate and you get both.
Mhm.
Well, because Xbox Live users just means you have an account and you're on any system, and that's PC. You don't have to pay for it, so they're
See, I
still
thought
active.
Xbox Live you had to pay for it to be on.
No, an Xbox Live account is just a Microsoft account. If you're using anything online through PC, it automatically that's it. Same as like if Nintendo
Okay.
happened to do it, it'd be the same thing.
Then my bad. But still, 90 million people, that's not bad.
It's not
numbers.
terrible, but it's
No,
also
it's not bad.
It's also, I mean, if you think about it, if you just compare just Microsoft to PlayStation, what had 103 active?
Yeah, but you got to
So-
cut China and Japan out, so that's down to like 20 million. So
Well,
And most of those are Pornhub.
but it's good numbers. It's just why all of a sudden now they want to talk numbers. That's the only thing I don't understand. Like, I'm gonna be that guy that's gonna be like, look, why now? Like, why all of a sudden now you're like, hey, we're boasting we have 10 million people on Game Pass. Like, I understand you want to push out Game Pass and make it seem like everybody has it, which a lot of people do apparently. So that's a great thing. I personally have it.
I love it.
It's great. I love it. It saves me money. Absolutely.
I mean, if you think about it, that's 100 million people a month, or $100 million they're bringing in every month. That
Well, no, you got not yet, because you still have all the trials. You still have all that. Like, even like right now, I'm not paying.
Fine,
So,
Bomber,
but
ran on
but
my
it's true.
parade.
It's true.
Well, yeah, you are.
You
true,
can't.
because
You
when
can't
they did the whole $1
count that yet.
upgrade.
Yeah.
It, yeah.
You can't count that yet.
But
Now, down the
like-
road, when they're no longer doing those big promos for,
yeah,
I don't think
but,
they'll ever stop doing the promos because
No.
it gets people
Well, it's just like
foot in the
Netflix.
door.
Yeah.
The numbers will keep climbing, and as those numbers that took the free shit hang on, more will. It's a stair step.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
it's
just going to keep climbing.
I mean, maybe they showed the numbers because it's like what Obi just said. It's a huge jump from last year. So maybe they want to say, "Hey, look, it's actually growing. Hey, look, we're actually headed down the right path. We're adding the right content."
50% increase year over
Yeah,
year.
and imagine
That's
next
fucking
year
crazy.
when more AAA games get added, that Xbox adds, that they keep buying
That's-
studios, and then when
That's
Xbox
where
Series
it's
X
gonna
drops,
get them
Yeah.
the big bucks is the whole having their first party studios specifically on their platform, on that service. You don't have to go buy that game, and you still have access to hundreds. And oh my god, that home, it's beautiful.
Oh, hey, Doom guy, what's up?
he can't
there's
talk
a code
when,
in the chat, by the way. Who got it?
Doom guy doesn't care.
God, that's scary.
Doom
Of course,
guy
he doesn't
wants
care.
it.
I can see the reflection from your monitor. Hold still. It looks like two midgets having sex.
No, that's just you.
Oh,
But no, like you can't take it off.
are you jacking
As
the
it's
helmet
sort of
off,
called.
or
But like, think about it, like Disney Plus in its first 3 months, it's had like 4 million subscribers. So
Yeah.
even just comparing that service to what Game Pass has done, that's pretty amazing just to get the people in. Now it's to maintain them, which is of
Hold
course is
on
going
to
to be putting in
Games,
good,
games,
really good
games, yeah.
stuff. And here lately, they've added Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, come on, who thought they were
That's
going to throw that in
fucking
there?
nuts.
That's
Like,
huge. They paid a lot of
seriously,
money
it's
for
big.
that. Absolutely, they threw a lot of money at that.
Yeah.
But of course, they have to do that whole give and take because
Third
Grand
person.
Theft Auto 5 does come off of Game Pass. So
That was pretty quick too, because they only added
Yeah.
that in January.
no,
so-
absolutely, it was a quick jump in and jump out, and it's because of Red Dead Redemption. That's all it is.
well, I mean, they're trading one for the other.
Absolutely.
So, and mind you, Red Dead Redemption, it's a massive game. You'll sink tons of hours into it. The only thing that I wish they'd do is fix the online multiplayer. They probably won't, but
It's a hell of a
it is.
tactic, though. You throw one
Never
big
cared
ass
for the game.
on there for a short duration, and then another big ass game, because then you can advertise that. You can
Well, and also
big ass triple.
yeah,
games.
but also it makes people think, oh, games aren't always going to be there. So if I want the game, I need to have an active subscription to actually play them as much as I want. It saves you money. I mean,
it saves. Yeah,
GTA 5 is still what, $59 fucking dollars, even though it's been out 9 years.
That's because of the shark cards.
Yeah, because I mean, you can literally go buy a copy just without anything from GameStop for like $10.
Yeah, they're online. Their online makes massive amount of money.
Yeah, their online is just a moneymaker, and that's why like they probably even thought about like, should we even make Grand Theft Auto 6? Like, what's the point?
So Shady is
Still
right.
making money.
It's down the road. It's down the road, but
of course.
it has to be.
Talk to any gamer whose Game Pass is expired. They are like crackheads desperate for their next hit.
Yeah.
He's not lying.
He's not lying.
No,
it's
not.
That is so
I will
fucking
get
true.
DMs from people asking if I have a code, and it's like, yeah, I just used it.
Matter of fact, speaking of codes, didn't Huss just drop a code in the
I
chat?
dropped
did.
a code.
Us did
I
drop
don't
a
know who
code.
figured it
I haven't
out yet.
seen anybody. I haven't seen anybody. Say
I haven't
they
seen
got it.
anybody say they grabbed it.
I
or
hope
got
somebody
it.
tells.
Hey, guys, if you do get a code from here, like from Husk or somebody else, please let us know that you got it, just so we can.
Yeah,
keep
just let us
dropping
know.
codes. It's not that big of a deal. Say, hey, thank you, I got it. We just want to know.
Or that you got it. Because if you didn't, then I need to put it in there again. So
Husk
somebody
has
else
been
knows.
drinking, so the numbers may not be correct.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Or
hey,
letters.
I was only one deep when I typed that in. I think I got them right.
No,
I'm not
it's
going to
two
go back
deep.
and check.
That's right. He was only one.
No. That's
Oh.
your second one. You're about done with there, buddy. You
This-
need to learn to count.
That's the third. What are you talking about?
It's
That's the
one and
third
a
one
half.
since we went
No,
into
it's not. You had a full fucking one before we started. You popped it, when we
It
started.
was apple juice.
And you know why Ghost isn't showing his face.
Yes.
Because I'm hideous.
No, because you're hitting a pipe right now. See?
Oh, there may be
Someone
other things
got
going on, yes, that are not,
Oh,
we'll
other
say,
things.
cool.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to see that. That would be an entirely different podcast. Yeah, we're good.
We'd really be sponsored by
Can you
Pornhub.
stream that on YouTube?
I mean, you can for a minute until they take it down.
Yeah,
Yeah, until
there's gonna
somebody
be a
reports
massive
it.
takedown on it. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
had copyrights. It's okay.
The only bad thing about using this, I know that you guys don't notice it, but the chat does. We don't have our soundboard. We don't have any of that good stuff because it won't sync.
But
That's
they have
terrible.
our voices and our faces and
Oh
I can-
yeah.
I can
Oh,
sing.
yeah,
This platform
Yeah.
has a chance, dude, and all they have to do is
Oh,
keep
yeah.
adding features, and they're gonna.
I think they'll
it's
take
gonna
over
take
in a
off
stream
big
off
they
time.
might.
I'd pay for it. I'd make my friend Jared pay for this shit.
It should-
Thank you, Sovereign. Wilby looks like what Walter White would have looked like if he had made the right career choice.
Bravo! That's
hilarious.
solid.
Oh, that's
shit.
funny.
It's
But too
Heisenberg.
bad we know he
Yes,
didn't make the
Heisenberg.
correct. He did not make the correct career choices, just like
Hey,
a lot of other
awesome.
people.
Can we go to the other wonderful topic that seems to always come up every fucking week that we do this podcast?
Let's do that.
Fallout 76.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God.
New robot.
Oh yeah.
It's in the top.
Every damn week there's something about this game. Fallout
The-
76
it's-
new robot.
It's the
communism,
AI again.
a bit too much for some players.
Is this where the
Just quit playing the
NPCs
game.
are robbing you and dry humping you while you're dying?
No, that was last week.
Okay. Okay. Close enough.
I mean, it does
Christ.
mention that in the article that NPCs are stealing weapons from dead players and not giving them back. But no,
Well, I mean, you're dead, right?
yeah, I mean, a new Collectron was introduced last week alongside, lots of communist-themed goodies that you can purchase from the in-game shop, like with the diligent robots and whatnot. But some players on the Reddit aren't too chuffed that the mechanical servant would rather shower them in leaflets than provide them with fancy weapons. So basically, it's promoting communism instead of doing its job. Like, hey, instead of buying a weapon, be communist.
Nice.
Last week, the AI was just like, fuck this, I want out.
No, that was 2 weeks ago. That they
Oh,
had
2
that,
weeks ago. Sorry.
that someone made an AI to play the game, and the game was like, just into me. I don't
Yeah.
want to
Please let me play something different.
It even emailed the developer and said, please end this game.
Please
Oh.
ban me for life.
That's
And yeah, I did.
priceless.
Yeah, that's when you know your game has failed, but your AI was amazing.
I mean, I guess here's the question that I've never understood the phrasing of it, but any news is good news. Is that where they're going with this? Is, hey, it's still news. We're still legitimate. People are talking about us.
But you see, this makes the game more interesting to me. It literally does.
Just go in there and try it out.
Yeah, like I would totally
Either one
try
robot is going to steal your stuff and not give it back, or the other robot's going to ask you to be Stalin.
Wow,
I mean,
that's pretty bad.
What is one robot going to ask you to stand in bread lines? Like, what the heck?
I mean, he doesn't want you to join the cause. He doesn't want you to be Stalin. Just join the cause.
I mean, that's where it starts, Ghost. It starts, joining the cause. And the next thing you know, you're burying players' bodies that don't have their weapons anymore.
Look, man, I signed my name to the government contract once, and it got crazy and it got out of hand real quick.
I agree.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. It all starts with, hey, sign this leaflet, and next thing you know, you're like, why am I burying these 40 players? Oh, they deleted their accounts. It's okay, just bury them.
Yeah, no joke.
Oh man.
We got White Wolf just posted a 14-day ultimate trial in the chat, and K Diddles asked, "Can we talk about Animal Crossing though?"
What do you want to talk about? It? They crossed. It was animals. It's on Switch. Nobody cares.
I believe there's at least
Sorry, bro.
13 different people on Twitter that have different prices of turnips every fucking day.
What
I
is
don't know what that means, but
I don't know. What about that asshole raccoon? He keeps putting up the prices, right? I don't know. I hear he's an asshole.
Dude.
Tom Nook.
Oh yeah, he's totally an asshole. Ask my wife.
In my timeline, I scroll through and I see someone post, "Hey, here's my code. I'm buying or selling turnips for X." I'm like, I don't know if this is a sex code or what's going on here. Like,
I watched my wife play this game. No, there is not enough heroin on the planet. No, even if I went and visited Husk and raided his bar, there still wouldn't be enough alcohol.
I mean, I think there's enough heroin because it will end eventually.
I was like, oh, it's going to end quick.
Oh, I mean, there's a certain point. You're done.
I mean, Dizzy is the resident in chat that I know knows more about this game probably than anybody I know because he was always talking about it. But I played it for like an hour and a half with my wife the day it came out. That's been about my extent of it.
Some people love the game. Everybody that I know that plays a shitload of it. My kids asked me for it, and I told them it got deleted. So
Got deleted.
Sorry, it was made in China, but hey, we live in Texas. Well, Texas, China, Texas.
The coronavirus is a real virus, and it deleted the game. Damn.
There you go.
Pretty good virus.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it went through the entire island.
Yeah, it killed Nook and all of his other raccoons.
Bye. Yeah, I mean, Deathspank said it's a great pastime. If you love the game, I'm glad you have a game you can play. Super happy for you. I don't play it, but I mean,
there's
a lot of free games on Steam that are much, much better.
I've never played the game.
See,
I've never.
Yeah,
here's the problem with Steam. It's like the YouTube black hole. You start on one game and it says recommended, and before you know it, you're playing Shower with Daddy, and you're like, I don't know how I got here.
No.
Well, according to Bomber,
That sounds terrible.
Bomber and Ghost, we've heard how you got there. So
It was one time on a dark night.
And Jago says he would rather send Cerny my eyes than play Animal Crossing. Damn, Jago, I'd rather play Sea of Thieves.
Oh shit!
Oh, shots fired! Wow.
I'd rather play Sea of Thieves and then hop off that and play Bleeding Edge for an hour.
Or would you rather?
I'd rather punch myself in the dick than play that game. Are you serious?
While masturbating with sandpaper.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what? Some people are into that. It adds some friction.
Ooh, I just call that pain.
I do enjoy Bleeding Edge. It's okay.
You'll be bleeding edges with you sandpaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be bleeding from a lot of edges.
Miss Wilmy Hood posted in chat, Animal Crossing is good.
Yeah.
She's addicted to it. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because she'll sit there, she goes, oh my God, I've got to go sell this. I've got to go deposit this or that or this. And I'm like, what? They have and the funny part, the game goes by your time zone. at 10 o'clock, the island, boom, just shuts down. You can't go shopping at 10 o'clock because I guess there's social distancing on this fucking island.
Wait, what?
I have no idea.
But what time zone? Like,
Euro.
Well, here it goes by our time zone at 10
Yeah, it
p.m.
goes by-
Eastern. It
so
shuts down.
Eastern? Wow.
Can
that's
you-
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
Xbox Master Race.
Can you hack the game and just like rerun the time and like, oh, it's daylight. Let's keep going.
Probably not. No, it's on a Switch, dude. I mean,
Oh,
come on.
shady. I didn't Google it per se, but we ended up there. I mean,
we gave Supersonic
Actually, yeah,
a
Supersonic. got a
code
copy.
to Shower with Daddy. And he
Oh,
streamed
you
it.
were the ones. You
Oh.
guys were the ones. Oh man.
We were
not a code. I did not give a code.
sending the game.
I sent it to him.
Yep, sent him the game on Steam, and he actually streamed it, and it was the best response he had on YouTube
Yeah, it was better
because
than watching paint dry.
because all the crackheads that watch paint dry got tired of watching paint dry. So
Look, I watched for 3 hours. It's the same. He's lying to us. It's the same paint. It's already dry.
Well, next
been
up,
dry
send
for
him
a couple
Daddy Dating Simulator or something.
Oh,
and see, Jago said Super
know what?
loved it. By the way,
You know what's
oh,
really
yeah, I know
bad
you loved it.
is the fact that you can throw up a really weird ass fucking name for a game, and it's on Steam. It's going to be there. It may not be what you
Unless-
thought.
Hey, one game did get kicked out. That one where you go shoot up schools.
the
and stuff.
Columbine game got
Yeah.
kicked out. And who the
Well, I
fuck
mean-
thought that was a good idea in the begin with?
Wait, they made a
That's a good
Columbine game?
Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta wait
That is a
like 50
terrible
years for
idea.
that shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
No,
the
no,
next
still, dude.
game
That's not
comes
even. And don't
And
get me wrong, I play Postal. Everybody knows what Postal is.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
it's
wait.
fucked up.
Every single one of
Guy
us,
that
even
takes
people in
mail,
chat,
delivers
played
it?
Modern Warfare, and when that elevator opened in that Moscow airport, you unloaded. You were like,
lit the airport up. Lit
I
the airport
have
up.
120 rounds in this magazine. We're gonna see what happens.
I got some
Because
ideas.
it's a game.
I guess
But that's like Postal. I mean, you shoot a cat out of a rocket launcher. It's kind of like the original
No
Saints
Russian,
Row.
yep, that was-
yeah. Look at Manhunt.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Manhunt.
I mean, you're literally murdering
Man,
people
man,
with
man.
And
stuff you
that
could
game
go
was
get.
so good, but you're also murdering people to stay alive. Like,
That's
there's
true.
right.
I mean,
Something behind it.
It's like Saw.
You're not murdering them. You're letting them sleep.
Yeah.
My,
Putting them to
Okay.
sleep.
my ex-wife's dad was the
Retire.
principal of Columbine. when that
Whatever you got to
happened.
tell yourself. I
Oh
guess.
shit!
Yeah.
No wonder you drink.
Yeah.
You
So
want a line or
so
something
we're
to go
up
with
to-
all
That's
that?
not
Huh?
horseshit.
we're up to 4 beers now.
I'm telling you the truth.
Number 4.
Crispy
Uh,
bomb.
If I had beer, I'd be drinking it right now.
I can mail you some. Amazon now sells it.
Oh
I-
wow,
I
nice.
need-
No, it's the non-alcoholic, but Bomber would drink it.
No, I'm not. No.
No, that guy was
Why the
like
fuck would anybody
like
want some near beer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
face, like,
I went to a
Drink.
wedding once, and the guy's like, "We have
No.
beer," and I'm like, "I don't drink." He's like, "It's near beer," and I'm like, "I don't drink that either."
Yeah,
If you're not gonna drink real stuff, why bother with the?
I'm like, "I don't drink
fake
normal
shit.
beer. Why would I drink the fake shit?" I'm
It
like,
all
"Why would
tastes
I?"
like shit. So,
right.
Crispy's in the chat.
hey, crispy bomb. You want some French fried taters? Yeah, the shitty part, the microphone is like way up here by my monitor. So,
That's okay. It
No,
picks
you're-
you up.
See, I
You're
keep mine
good.
right here so I can. Oh,
well, the
You're
cord
used to
was
big
not
black
long
things
enough.
in your mouth, ain't it?
what?
Oh, that would be a great time for the soundboard, but sadly we don't have it.
We don't talk about that. That's like pre-stream and post-stream.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's
Oh my
unmentionable.
God.
Unmentionable.
I
Yeah.
will be.
We are going to be on so many do not fly lists tomorrow. It's not going to be funny.
Hey.
It's fine. I can't fly anyway. so.
Look, it's not bad to be on those. The bus is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, and you know what my grandmother used to say about buses, right? There's a freak on each one. If you don't know which one that is, it's you.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, that tells me who it is. All right.
Well, that narrowed it
So
down.
that
quick.
narrowed it down. Oh, that's
All
Thought you were about to
right.
give me some options, but I guess not.
love it.
According to a new report, PlayStation is getting ready to reveal a big PS5 exclusive.
Haven't we
Yes.
heard this for like every month for the last 5 months? That
Play
there's
along.
something coming.
Isn't that Godfall or whatever?
I mean, no.
Play along
no,
for it. Just play
no,
along with it.
It's going to be something
The
else.
last big
before.
event, I wanted to fall asleep while I watched it. Okay. And
Oh,
this
we're
is
not
the
talking about Mark
PlayStation.
Cerny and his ear.
And
porn.
this is how the game works.
Yes,
It has
Okay.
an SSD that runs at 5,000.
Well,
frames per
people
second.
are still running
What?
with the Silent Hill
What the hell is
reboot.
Oh yeah, I
And
know
was
they keep on
debunked or
saying
whatever.
something. Yeah.
well, the bad part
Well-
is Konami has came out and said, this is not going to happen. But people are still coming out and saying Silent Hill is going to happen. It's going to be a PS5 exclusive.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, this came from Reset Era. Never fucking mind.
I mean,
Actually, Sparehawk, Reset Era. You might as well just get your info from Foxy Games. There's not much of a difference at this point. So never mind. Toss that.
So true.
according to a source that I have that is non-credible, Silent Hill's coming to PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that too, right?
Oh my God, Bob! Can you believe it?
Yeah.
That's what 4 Beers does to you, ladies and gentlemen. Right there at, let's see. Ooh, webcams are that way. The
See, on the
right
same
there,
problem I am. I'm
corner.
like,
Opposite way.
okay,
Right there.
it's
That
like
guy.
I'm
Yeah, it works
here.
for Bomber.
I gotta go the other way.
So
But,
to
I
give me the
mean-
point, I gotta. This one's weird though. That right there was the opposite.
You.
This is weird.
Fuck
It's
you.
really weird.
That guy over there.
I
is
could just
weird.
point up and always point to you, but I can't.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, dude, it's like
Mark,
being on
no,
the Brady
this
Bunch.
way.
It was like
You can
Hey,
take
you
a
know what's
Brady
funny? Husk pointed up. That's the same size as Bomber's dick.
I feel like I should be able
Actually,
to reach
it's more like-
across and like
like
rub
that.
Wilmy's head, but I can't.
Oh, God,
like
Dragon,
my arm
please.
doesn't go through the other
Wrong,
screens.
wrong hand. I can touch Wilmy's head.
That's bullshit.
It's like my testicles. Kind of.
It's nice and smooth.
Stop it.
Clark, move your hand.
Oh, that
That's
was
so
good.
weird. How did you do that?
I got skills.
I
Lots of
guess.
skills.
They're multiplying.
Oh, God. All right.
Yes.
We're
And
super
here-
close to the
Name
hour
that
mark.
movie.
That's why I was kind of pissed.
Grease 2.
Yes, Greece.
All right.
Grease,
Okay, Grease 1, whichever one. All right. GameStop CEO takes pay cut as retailer prepares to reopen some stores at mid-COVID-19 crisis.
Well, that's good.
I thought
Basically-
GameStop was closing. They closed, like,
Basically, well, what that means is he has a house full of games and consoles. Instead of the normal $19.50, he's only going to get $8.25. That's his price cut.
I mean, wasn't it just I don't even think it was a month ago that they closed, I think, like 200 stores around the country or something? 300 stores around the country?
300.
Ooh.
So, I mean, they just closed 300 stores. Now he's taking a 30% pay cut. Wilmy, you own your own business. Usually when things like this happen, and all of us have graduated high school and some of us have college, so we've taken that class. What is it called? Economics?
Yeah, well,
When
GameStop
people
doesn't run
start
on
taking
economics.
pay cuts and you start closing stores,
You're dead.
yeah, I mean,
Well,
The boat don't float no more.
they've been for sale for how long now?
Yep.
I mean,
Nobody
and
wants to
nobody
buy 'em.
wants them. Would
'Cause
you?
No.
I googled it
Here's-
As soon
today.
as you buy
They
them, you're in
have-
debt.
Yeah, they've put.
I'll
they've
tell you
been
what,
on sale
here's what we
4
could do.
times in the last 10 years.
What we could do? Everybody in the chat, we could all get together, everyone in chat and on the panel. Let's start up a new Blockbuster store. That sounds like such a great idea too.
Absolutely.
There's
And
still
what
one that's alive. I saw it on the news.
There actually is one left alive, and if you ever actually want a good laugh, look up on Twitter the last Blockbuster. And some of the stuff, I mean, if you're old enough to remember Blockbuster, some of the stuff they post is actually pretty funny. Like, please return the DVD next time, not the VHS. And it's like,
That's pretty solid.
That's fucked up.
and I'm like, how'd you get the VHS in the goddamn DVD case? That's impressive.
Yeah. I remember they had some pretty good trade-in deals towards the end there, but
Oh, yeah, 'cause they were trying to get as much.
Yeah, they
people
I,
in.
I loved their game thing, Game Pass, or whatever they had, where you could pay X amount of money and get any game you wanted. Dude, I abused the shit out of that thing.
And you can trade it in
I don't
after.
even remember that.
You can get your money back
Be
after
kind,
playing
No,
the
no,
game for
no,
like
no,
4
it
days.
wasn't
Yeah.
that.
Dingle nut.
You paid so much money every month, and you could like borrow games, and they were brand new games, and you could keep it as long as you wanted. So you could beat games, and I think it was like $9 a month, and it's like you are losing money. And that was right before they started closing stores.
Well, just like
Yeah.
when you could buy what game was it? Was the first game that they did, and it was a single player game, and you could buy it, and they had like a 72 or whatever hour return policy. You get full refund. I'm like, First of all,
You can beat a lot of games in
you can
72
beat
hours.
a ton of games. If you just sat there and played it, you'd beat almost every game.
Every Call of
yeah.
Duty game. I mean,
You
But
can
what
beat
really-
Red Dead
like-
Redemption without doing all the side quests. Just go beat it.
Like
I mean, it's
Dr.
just
Niggle Nut said, be kind, rewind. But the thing was, if you didn't rewind the VHS, it'd charge you what, 25, 50 bucks?
oh yeah, it was
They were like-
not cheap.
Well, like,
Yeah,
they had
you go
somebody
back in there
the
next
back
time, oh, you
doing
have
it.
a,
They had to
Okay,
pay
let's
them
be honest.
somehow.
Everybody had the 57 red Chevy rewind thing. You stuck it in, you slammed it down, and you're
And then,
wee.
No. Mine was a Corvette.
just
No.
with your finger. You got
Yeah.
finger. Yeah.
Wee.
Yeah, mine was some kind of NASCAR brand.
Okay, come on. Let's all be honest. We all had the little tapes. We had to stick the pencil in because our tape deck destroyed it, and we had to slowly wheel the
Oh, yeah,
tape
the
back
little-
in.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
Did that
turn
for
it back
Terminator.
in, even if
Had to
it's
do it for
fucked.
Terminator.
So the next person that gets it, it's all gonna spool out into the fucking VCR player.
I don't know what
And
happened.
they're
man.
gonna have to figure out how to do it. So it is what it is.
Man, that brings back my dad brought home a VCR with a remote, and it was one of the first remotes on the market. And some of you are old enough to remember. It was great. It was a 4-foot remote with a goddamn cord on it, not even far enough to reach the goddamn couch. And we were looking at my dad, and he was like, "Rewind it." Are you fucking? We could just. It's like. What?
Does anybody remember Beta?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I still
Beta
have
Max.
a Beta machine, dude.
Wow. that
I
goes
still
back.
have one.
Infinite. Thanks for the super chat. Please be kind and rewind.
And you know the bad part, man, they got fucking crazy if you like return the movie late.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
the return fees would get to the point where you're like, honey, we're just going to keep the movie. Why? Because we paid for it. No, they want
Well-
it back. No, you're not getting it back now.
We had a place here. It's called Hollywood Video,
We had
And-
those.
Yep, we had those.
and man, I don't know where this guy was from. He was the manager. I'm not sure what nationality he was. He did not like people, and
Isn't
I
that
brought
the wrong
the thing
business
in.
to go into? I mean,
Well, I mean, I brought this thing in, and yeah, it was late. I got called on deployment, so that kind of took precedent over returning this.
nah,
big,
just
you
hop
know.
off the ship, Wilmy. Just run it back in.
So the guy, I walk in and I bring back the movie. I don't even remember what the fuck it was, and I explained to the girl at the counter, what had happened, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's okay." Next thing I know, I'm in the parking lot. I'm going over to unlock my car door. Homie comes running out the door. Oh my God, you need to pay me. You owe me $275. I'm like, for what? And he's like, that movie you brought back was late. And I'm like, I could buy a whole goddamn box of them movies, dude, for $275.
Yeah.
And I told him what happened. He goes, I don't care. I want my money now. I'm just like, get fuck off, dude. But-
Infinite. I remember laser discs. We had them in school. I never actually had one, but I remember those things. Big ass fucking discs.
Yep.
We're like, this is going to be the new thing to replace VHS.
And remember the first go around of 3D?
Which time?
Back in the 80s, we had 3D videos
Yeah.
and the glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the sweet glass.
Oh yeah.
And
I remember-
now 3D
I remember going to the
televisions have died off again.
Well, like somebody asked me years ago when it came out, oh, I should get one. I'm like, it'll just die off again. Like it has 5 times at least.
Yeah, at least 3 times, 4, 5, something. But in other news, Bohemia Interactive shuts down DayZ Studio. Anybody even really care?
Okay, so the one question I have is, didn't they pay that guy like $10 million to get his code to make DayZ, and now after it not working ever, now they're going to shut it down?
Yeah, that's the weird part.
I mean, I don't know if it was 10, but I know it was not a small amount of money. They gave the guy a serious chunk of change. And
And it says Bohemia is not sure if they will still continue working on DayZ at this point. But the bad part, I played DayZ. I couldn't really tell anybody who worked on it to begin with myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they kind of died out. Like, didn't they release that game Vigor and nobody cared about it?
Yeah, I played Vigor a couple of times.
I only know one person that plays Vigor, and that's it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I can't say because I've never like touched the game myself, but it just kind of it released. I think I remember Xbox kind of touting it in like one of their conferences, and then it just kind of died off. Like it's like, oh, okay. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't get why you would spend so much money to buy a game that is made on your software and yet it still can't work. You can't get it to work.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
Oh, they're still going to be.
I mean, one guy got it to work, and your entire studio can't now get it to work.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a mod you downloaded on our Arma 3 or Arma 2, one of them, that was free. And they Bohemia bought it because they're like, oh, yeah, everybody's downloading this. We'll pay you for it. And then they completely fucked it up.
Well, I mean, if the studio does decide to go the way of the dodo, I don't know, maybe some of those devs can go to Studio Warhorse, the Kingdom Come guys. Like, I know that they're located in Prague, but otherwise, I mean, I don't know. I'm like, they can go somewhere else. Like, I don't know. I just don't think that there's anything there.
Player Underground's hiring everybody lately. So, I mean,
that game. Ugh.
Yeah.
It
Blue hole.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
But I tried DayZ. It was just overly complicated on a console with a controller.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I never really touched it personally. I don't know. I can't do zombie games right now. I've been over zombied. So
yeah, I agree, Invader. There's just been so many of them. That's the only problem. And the between the movies, the games, I'm kind of over zombies.
Like, I don't mind I'll say that right now, and then you watch in a year, I'll play something. I'll be like, oh, this is great. But yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know, over the whole zombie. Like, that's the thing with the gaming industry. Once there's like a really popular game, everything gets copied. Like, oh, we have to do Left 4 Dead, and then all these bloody zombie games come out, and then there's a alien shooter game, sci-fi. It's like, oh, we got to copy that, and so on. So
yeah, and movies are the same way. Like when Saw first came out and it got commercial success, look how many imitations there was of the movie Saw.
Well, look how many Saws they made. I mean, what is it up to, like Saw 9 now or something like that?
7 or 8.
The last one was
Chris Rock.
Was Jigsaw, I think. Oh yeah, and then there's another one coming out too.
Yeah, Chris Rock
Chris Rock
redid it.
Sharknado. There you go.
And him and
at least Sharknado was funny. That was the whole premise.
It was so bad it was funny. I mean, it's the only thing to ever break Twitter. I mean,
yeah.
I'll say this: I do like the first couple of Saws, but after, just let it die after a couple of movies.
Yeah, because that last one
just kept making money though. That's the problem though.
I mean, as long as you
look at Fast and Furious.
Yeah, as long as you make more money than what it costs to make, then why not keep making them?
Yep.
It's still a profit. And
why does Mario keep getting made? Why does Zelda keep getting made? Why does
COD keep getting made every year?
No, absolutely.
Who did we just lose?
Husk.
We lost Ghost and Husk.
Yeah.
Bring Leo in. Oh,
bring in the Leo.
Oh, and Jago, we do not know what happened to Ghost.
Ghost said he had something going on and hopped out. So
I am. I don't know what happened, but it happened.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's neat.
Uh-oh.
That's never good.
Shoulder.
Well,
we can see your shoulder.
Shoulders.
You can see your hammerburst. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the hammerburst? That's pretty neat.
It is pretty awesome. I'll say that.
There's also a Fallout 3 cardboard cutout. That's pretty cool. I never played that game, but I have a cardboard cutout of it. So
you should have a Fallout 76 cutout, okay?
I'll get some.
It would rob you and take all your shit.
Communist robot.
And ask you to be communist.
Right?
I will give it back to you, comrade, if you be communist.
And in the other news that nobody really gives a shit about, but it's funny to talk about anyway. 2 months of free Stadia put Stadia past 1 million installs.
Yay! Good go.
900,000 of them are Wilmy.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that they have that many. To be honest with you,
same here. I guess that free thing or whatever
trial
kind of worked out.
Ouch.
I mean, look, Wilmy, the moment you paid 900, you bought 900,000 accounts. YouTube stopped shutting down on us every time we mentioned Stadia.
That's true. I mean, that is true.
You know what this means, right, Fort?
Yeah.
That one's for you. That one's for the horse you rode in on. Remember?
I mean, I don't.
Well, what compelling software is on it right now? Anything? Like any?
Well, they're adding PUBG.
They just added PUBG. Nobody's played that before, right?
Hey, it does run. It does run at 4K 60 frames per second.
Whatever happened to
That's
no
BS. That's still BS.
Oh no, that turned out to be a lie.
Yeah, there's no 4K anything.
Yeah.
No, not yet. I've said it a million times. I play Guilt.
Yep.
Mhm.
and he feels it every
I don't
day.
even-
So we know you feel guilt, but what game did you play?
Guilt.
Mhm.
I think that's why they named it that way.
It's
You know,
only on
Myers Guilt.
Stadia.
Now we know why. Because that is the only fucking game I've played. I've claimed a lot of the free games, but I don't know what it really matters because
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
I'm happy that more people are playing it. I just wish that everything they said they were going to do actually happened. Because to me, the fact that they towed it as much as they said it would do, if it did all that, it would have been great. But the fact that it still doesn't do 4K, the
Mhm.
fact that you have to have certain things because now it's like, oh, you can't do that. You got to do that. It's like, come on, just.
Yeah. Like
Stop shitting your pants.
like here's the thing
I mean,
though.
it's fucking Google. I'd understand if it was some third-party small company, but it's Google.
hmm Well, here's the thing too. Like they announced the console and they didn't have any real like exclusive titles that people are like, yeah, I want to get it for that.
No,
They just showed off like,
Well,
oh
I mean,
hey,
the one exclusive title they had, and they said it would be at launch. Never, it's been delayed. Which is Baldur's Gate 3 is an exclusive to Stadia. They'll have it for I think it's like 2 or 3 months, and then it goes to the other consoles. But we haven't. Besides the little bit of gameplay they showed, there's been nothing.
they should have bought or like created studios a lot sooner. Obviously, they back in January they bought the Typhoon Studio, the guys for Journey to the Savage Planet, which I mean I think it's a good pickup, but that could have been a pretty useful exclusive to have for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the fact they want you to buy their software, and then I think when Wilmy bought it, he said he got to pick 5 or 6 games for free.
Hmm.
But it's still just like, okay, yeah, you get 5 or 6 games for free. That's great. But I mean, Wilmy, how long did it take you and Dredd? Because you guys were going back and forth in chat.
oh my god, dude, it took like 5 or
Just
6
to add a
days.
friend. It was like we'd see it in chat, and part of us were laughing because like this shouldn't be that hard. You just type a name in.
Yeah, and you
Boom, there
wouldn't think
they
it'd be
are.
that hard. I would type Dreadpool's name in, hit send friend request. It would tell me it's sent, but then Dread would be like, I didn't get it. And then he would send me one. Same thing. I mean, it just.
I agree with Yago.
Yago.
I mean, Jago.
You mean Jago?
Jago?
That's
maybe.
yeah.
it's
See, too
silent.
many beers. You already think it's a Y.
Yeah, I agree with.
Yeah, there's a line.
I agree with that guy in
Jay.
chat.
What are you
That
talking
I
about?
guy right
agree
there.
with that dude right there on my screen.
Oh, Jago's definitely cracking something right now. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they could have other exclusives and I mean, he wouldn't play it.
Well, and
To
they
me-
even got the girl, one of the head people from God of War.
Yeah,
Another
yeah.
one.
the head designer or something like that. I mean,
That did
character
not
animator.
sound right, did it? I am so
No.
sorry.
I mean, they
Not at all.
Isn't she
They're
like a
getting
character
caught-
animator?
they're getting studios, they're getting big people, but there's nothing to show for it.
They gotta execute some
The
shit.
timing,
That's what
that-
they have to do.
Yeah,
mean,
the
to be
timing was
honest,
so off.
Probably next year when Xbox Series X comes out and it's already kind of going and PlayStation 5's going, I would think then we're probably going to see Google Stadia actually maybe get into its prime step and start going. But
Xbox
mean,
gonna stomp the piss out
you
of it.
have Amazon already knocking at the door
Mhm.
saying they're making their own consoles.
Amazon
Yeah.
can try like
And
hell.
they have their own studios. They're releasing a new MMO this August. I mean, you have someone knocking at the door that's already making stuff, and it's like you're about to be
Mhm.
passed up.
Yeah, they have their own cloud service. They have their own engine with Lumberyard. And they have a couple of studios already. They're like a sleeping giant right now. They are slowly working on something. They haven't really talked about it, whether it be subscription based or not, or a console itself. But they're definitely somebody to watch
Honestly,
out for.
I could see, and I mean, people may be like, no. I could see Amazon being like, hey, guess what else is included in your Amazon Prime? Gaming service. Woohoo! I mean,
Yeah.
It wouldn't shock me at all.
Yeah, that would be.
I mean, think about it. How many of us have Netflix? We pay $15 a
first
month
of
for
all-
that, and that's times 12 months, you're looking at $180 a year we pay, where you pay $120 for shipping for Amazon and you get the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You were very sexy in that helmet, man. I may have to shut my camera off for a second.
At first, I thought you put on a trash can, but my mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Is that the Fallout 76 helmet?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Are you going to start talking in communism and steal all our loot? Hey, Facebook user. That's what your name says. I'm sorry, man.
Facebook user.
No, it
Wow.
does not.
Yeah, it does. It says Facebook
Oh, it
user on my
does.
screen.
What's up, guys?
I can read. Damn it, Bomber.
My God, you cannot breathe in that fucking helmet.
Who's
Jesus
the guy
Christ.
that runs Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
That's it. That's who that is. I bet you.
That's somebody from the Facebook group.
He never changed.
The
his
next message is
username
going to be,
from
Wilmy,
Facebook
remember that
user.
group that we've banned 4 times?
Oh no, they banned my page 4 times, not the group.
Oh,
Hey.
They have banned the Wilmy Hood page 4 times, and the last time it got banned, it had 39,000 followers.
holy shit!
Yes,
Oh,
I was a little butthurt.
Oh,
Wow.
what the hell is
Speaking of-
being posted on there?
a lot of
you-
that porn.
Wondering.
You see some of the stuff I post on
Yeah.
Twitter, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
people are really sensitive on Facebook.
Oh,
So
well,
going
sensitive
from-
everywhere.
The Google
Yeah.
Stadia and Amazon making their own service and everything. What's everybody's thoughts on Microsoft allowing you to use your points to sub to a partner, not just anybody on Mixer? They have to be a partner.
I mean, it's cool, I guess. I mean, for those who have the extra, like, there's so many people that just sit there and mine for points and get so many points a year, and they don't really need it for games or services. So, yeah, if they want to give a sub to somebody, cool. I mean, I think it's a cool way to be able to,
Spend
mean,
the
'cause-
points.
yeah,
I mean,
spend
do
the
you-
points,
do you think
especially
it's-
if it's not that much.
Do you think it's too much though? It's 15,000 points, which equates to be roughly a $12 gift card.
But they're free points.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah, they are free.
technically,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
I mean, if you want to, go right ahead. But I mean,
I mean,
like,
I'd rather,
it's a
I'd
little
rather use that to
expensive.
buy a game or a code or
Mhm.
whatever. I mean,
They should bring it down a bit. Personally,
Yeah.
like that does sound like a lot.
to me, it's kind of like, okay, Amazon Prime, you get one free sub, and
Yeah,
you have to be an Amazon Prime member.
exactly. That'd
And
be
you
the
know,
equivalent if you were like a whatever. What is that thing that they have for Mixer that you pay monthly
Oh,
for? Like,
their pro service.
Yeah,
That's
pro service,
$10 a month.
so if you had that and you got a
Pro
free
on
sub, that
Mixer?
would make sense.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
But there's
funny.
no point for pro.
there's
Yeah,
not
I understand.
unless you really want a shit ton of sparks that you can only drop on partners. Because,
And
like I
they
said,
don't
it's
do
not.
much.
This is not like Twitch Prime, where you get one free and you can use it on anybody. You have to use it, and you can't use it on affiliate. An affiliate on Twitch is pretty easy to get. You can get it in a week if you have enough people watching you and you stream enough.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Mixer, you can only drop it on a partner. So that means you have to have 2,000 people already, or you have to be coming from another platform with enough people watching you.
Ooh. Hmm.
Yeah. So
I mean, Mixer definitely has some. I mean, we all know that.
Here's my
That's
thing.
why we've seen too
it's
many people.
it's a step
leave
in the
that
right direction,
section.
but in my mind, fix your apps. That is the
Oh.
biggest problem with it. That's why people don't watch it, is because you can't use your iPhone, you can't use Android to really watch anybody. I mean,
That's why Dizzy
Well,
was picking on me earlier on Twitter, because with this software, we're streaming now to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Mhm.
And Dizzy says, why not Mixer? Because nothing integrates with Mixer.
Nope.
no, I mean,
Nothing.
They've made it so goddamn proprietary that it's stupid.
Yeah.
and I
And you
don't
know the bad
get
part,
why.
as crazy as Facebook is and as hard as their restrictions are, it took me literally 48 seconds to set this up so I could stream it onto Facebook.
Yeah.
That was it. Even with all their questions and all that crazy shit you have to go through. And you can't find anything that integrates in the Mixer.
Oh, the Facebook user is Talon.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
And
I mean, they don't make it easy. They don't make it easy to do anything on Mixer. Watch it unless you're on your Xbox, you can stream it. But even then, you can stream it. But sometimes, I mean, Wilmy was streaming it the other day and asked for help to do something. We're all watching it, and we're trying to figure out, hey, how do you give someone controls? And there's 6 of us in there trying to figure it out, and it's like,
Yeah, and it would be
simple.
Oh yeah, it's terrible, man. It's kind of like Sea of Thieves in streaming form.
I thought it was 12,000. I thought it was 15,000, but I could be wrong.
What?
The Microsoft points.
Oh, I mean, it should definitely be like, because I mean, you gotta think a sub is what, $6 on there, $5.99 if I'm not mistaken, maybe $4.99, but I thought it was $5.99. Either way,
It was better than Beam.
but saying
Yeah, I agree.
$6, you should.
Oh
still,
no, sorry, I was
Yes.
wrong. 3,850 points. My bad.
Okay,
I was
now
wrong.
that makes
But
more sense.
That's
'Cause, I
not
mean,
bad.
Points aren't they're not hard to come by, but they're not easy to come by. At
I
the
mean,
same
crap. If
time.
you have an
You
Xbox
have
here
to do the
lately,
shit.
I've gotten like 5,000 points in the last 2 weeks.
I was gonna say they've made
So,
it
I mean,
easier than ever
Yeah.
to
I
play
mean, if you
games
use
and actually
Bing, you're
get
gonna
points.
rack
That
up points.
integration,
If
that's
you-
pretty badass.
I think it's good. I mean, it's a good move, a solid move for their platform that they're trying to do
it's a
something
good
with. so-
move, but my biggest thing with it is you open it, create something like Twitch has where you can become affiliate, then slowly partner with it being. Hi, JMO. Thanks. Yeah, love you too.
5. Number 5.
Yeah, I mean, with it being partner only,
Hi,
it
liver.
limits it.
Liver says hello.
I thought it was
You remember
15,000.
me, Husk?
I
I
read
was
that
your
wrong.
liver.
Oh yeah, Dr. Dinglenut, I agree with you. The streamers that left Twitch for Mixer, when their contracts are up, they'll go back.
Yeah.
I mean, the other
Or
day,
they'll,
Ninja was,
they'll go to
Shit's a
other
money
avenues.
grab.
I mean,
yeah, I mean, Ninja was streaming Valorant and he had 15,000 people watching him. At the same time on Twitch, the head guy had like 180,000 people watching him.
Yeah.
Massive difference.
but I will say, I mean, a lot of the,
Good morning, Dread.
I mean, I don't know. We've seen it firsthand when there's fake numbers, so I don't know how
Dread.
much is that's. People,
I like.
but-
What are you talking about? Good morning.
Comment.
he probably just woke up.
Becker,
Ah.
sleep.
And
I mean-
Craig
I mean-
said he's drunk now.
I mean, he's in our chat, and half the time he's like, "Good night." We're like, "Dude, it's 5 a.m. in the fucking morning. What do you mean, good night?"
Cheers,
And-
Cray.
Okay,
Cheers,
that's
Cray.
number 6.
No,
and
it's
that
3.
ain't- No.
3.
No, that is 5.
You're
Yeah,
you're
I-
counting backwards.
Shit, I can look at my.
Oh, I meant we got
only
Ghost
see
back.
3 in there.
Ghost!
You see 3. Me
Hey,
and
what's
Bomber
up?
have counted 5.
Oh shit, he's back.
5.
Maybe
Fucking
it's
Okay,
stupid.
okay,
Internet
chat.
will stop cutting
We need to
Yeah,
ask,
thank you, Bomber.
how many beers has Husk drinking?
Drinking.
Hey,
Drank?
whoever can
Drank.
tell me how many I've actually drank, I'll give them the last code.
He can't even
6.
talk correctly.
Oh, Danny, we've only got one drunk guy on the show, and that is Huss down in the bottom center. Exactly where Bobby Brady
Wednesday's
would
my
be.
Day.
I feel like we're playing like merry-go-round. The bottom
Yeah, they
people
keep-
keep moving around.
Doggy said you had 6.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Got the
He's
Brady
right.
bunch here.
It's
The Brady. Yeah,
But
I'm on 6.
you're on 6?
it's 6.
Okay.
But in happier news,
Happier. We have
Everybody-
happy news.
yeah, everybody remember Destroy All Humans?
yes.
Yes, come on.
And
Yeah.
not in
Wow.
reference to COVID-19. God damn it.
What was the answer?
Yo, doggy dog, message me.
Nine.
On
Do you remember
on
Destroy All
on the
Humans?
Tweet, and I'll send you this code. Hope you like EA Access.
Whoa, back that up. We said 6. You
Oh,
said
yeah.
we are wrong. Doggy Dog said 6. You said he was right.
Hey, he's
So you
right,
are.
he's wrong.
Bullshit.
So it's 6 beers you're on.
I'm on 6. I'm on 6.
We knew
Yeah.
that.
I'm
We knew
only
that.
on
That's why we said 5 was
3.
done. That's over with.
See,
You
the
have to
problem
add
is
the next finger.
he points 3, but he sees this many.
You see,
And the
for
bad part,
today's
your
episode,
camera
Five,
throws it off, so you're like,
6.
Yeah, I know. I'm
know.
like, I need to go.
so you guys are doing mathematics this episode. What's the next episode going to be? The alphabet?
No,
Hell
sex
yeah.
sex ed, and I'm teaching. But what you do is you'd put this. Oh God. So Destroy All Humans remake, Bomber, you
Comes
should
out
be happy.
July.
It's a remake, not a remaster.
Yeah, I mean,
July release date revealed.
Yeah,
I'll be
July
honest.
28th.
I'll be honest. Last week in our
never played it.
Twitter private chat, I thought Bomber was going to lose it when all the remasters were coming out. He's like, fucking dead.
well, it's because it's just. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
Annoying.
beating a dead horse. It's annoying. It's you're lazy. Is all your whole team is lazy. You just want money, and this is the only way you can do it. Is make your game that looked okay 10 years ago look a little bit better now. Like it doesn't make any sense. It's stupid.
All
I'd
remasters
rather
will take the game back.
everybody do the same thing as what freaking Square is doing and make me buy 15 different games to get one game. That at least it's completely different. It's reworked. It's everything new versus, you got fresh paint on old crap. Like it's stupid. I don't know. It gets on my nerves. I don't like remasters. So far there's not been a great remaster. I mean, what? Oh, it goes into 4K. Who cares? Like the resolution bump isn't enough for me. Like, no, the controls
It
still
shouldn't
suck.
be enough for anybody to do it.
No, exactly. I mean, but people will throw the freaking $40-$50 at it.
Well, it's because they're dumb.
Yeah, but
Who's dumb?
and
I'm not
that's,
dumb.
I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, of course, I just don't like remasters. That's just me. Remakes, I'm all
Well,
down for.
It depends. Like honestly, I never played the original Destroy All Humans, but it's one of
Me
those
neither.
titles that I've kept an eye on. And when I did hear that they're doing like a remake or whatever, I was like, it doesn't look too bad. And I mean, it's not full price for a game. I'm like, you know what? I might get it. Just because it looks like fun and never played it before, so I might get it.
I
mean,
played
I'll
the
probably-
original.
I'll
The
probably
first
get
one
it
was
for
pretty
my kids.
I
Like
never
it's
played
just
it.
like a goofy, fun game to play.
I
It's
watched
not
my
like
kid play it a little
Mhm.
bit. I never played it.
Is it like co-op at all? Just curious.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, so it's
Oh.
just gonna be
Not
So
that I
it's
can
single player
remember.
only.
As far as I remember, it was.
okay. Which I mean,
Yeah.
it did come out a while ago. So I mean, I don't know. I never got
it was
into
it was a few months ago.
because I never played it. But kind of like what Crispy said, I'd rather play Streets of Rage 4. Absolutely,
Mhm. No, that does look like a fun game. Yeah, it's Streets of Rage
dude.
4.
Yes.
Well, you got to remember, it's almost like we talked about earlier. Music, movies, games,
everything's
they're
getting
running out of ideas,
That's
man.
true.
Yeah, I mean, like Dreadpool just said it's single player. So I mean, everything comes in cycles, and unfortunately, they remake things. The only thing they have not remade, and I'm hopefully they never do, is Back to the Future. They leave that one alone.
Ooh.
They can remake Anthem.
E.T.
Yeah, they can, and supposedly they are, and I'll buy it.
You do E.T., man. I'm telling you.
I'm okay with ET being remade. I didn't really like the first one.
Well, I hope
Nobody
I'm
did.
not.
That's why they
Nobody did.
buried it.
No,
Motherfucker doesn't exist.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the movie and the game. Like, I didn't care for the movie. People are like, it's great. I'm like,
Pitfall. That's old.
There was something
Oh,
creepy about that
okay.
finger,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Where-
touch you with this.
It's
It was just
probed
in my
too
ass.
many.
Where did he put that finger?
Well, that's why it
That's
was
the-
brown.
Yeah, Jago, please actually make Anthem. Ain't that the damn?
Dog
Yeah,
Dog
actually make the real
420.
game this time around.
The
I
demo
need
was
you to
great.
message
I
me
dropped
or I'm gonna
200
go
hours.
in
in
the chat.
Yeah, the demo was so good.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm finished with my demo of the year 2020. Where do I drop the subscription? I'm
Oh
good with my
the
first
full
90
release
days.
is about to drop.
Oh God. What's it going to be next? Godzilla, aliens, locusts.
Well, I mean, all the
I
states
mean,
are opening. We'll see. how
What's
this
what's
plays out.
next? What's next at this point?
damn, they still want $60 for Fallout 76. Jesus.
Really?
Seriously? That's the
I'm just looking at the
NPC, dude.
store right now. It's like
That's
the
NPC,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
Wastelanders Deluxe Edition, $60. Like, you fucking serious?
They
Well-
don't want that much for Fallout
well, I mean,
76 because the
You're
NPC
paying for
doesn't want
that
anybody
awesome
buying it.
AI experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
You're
AI
paying
that
for
told me to
something.
quit the game. I mean,
that game.
That's it.
that's
I mean,
hilarious.
you know what's sad is I actually have a friend at work that plays it all the time. He loves it, and he bought Wastelanders. He's like, dude, you need to get it. It makes the game better. And I'm like, what makes the game better is when I deleted it. That made the game better. It made it so much better.
The blacks
Yeah,
in
it
it,
does,
the
the
blacks
same
in it are
thing,
so
man.
black.
Like when I hit
That's insane.
uninstall and it went away, I'm like, I feel
That was the
great.
happiest moment I had with Fallout 76 too. It's amazing how that worked.
It's not a good game. It's
I never
Danny,
played it
but-
because I don't even like Fallout anyway. But
I
Danny,
paid for a private server. Damn it!
how much better is it, Danny? And you were so special. I even put your comment up on the screen.
Oh, I like that.
That's a
Okay.
neat feature.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, too bad it won't do that for all comments. I had to be selective on which ones I can.
So you
put.
paid $20 for it, and it's much better now because it was $20, or because there's a communist person that is now running around taking your weapons and telling you to join the cause.
I just
That's
still
what it
can't.
is.
I still can't get over that AI that like wanted to kill itself from like playing the game. I still can't.
That is hilarious. It emailed the president and said, "Please ban my account."
And
Like-
wanted Tom Howard to kill it.
Yeah, please kill
Todd
me.
Howard.
Please, please, please.
At Tom
Like-
Howard.
Yeah.
Like
And
Ju-
Shizna, who says
It
E.T.
act-
became a proctologist.
It asked, "Please let me play another game."
Let me out of here. I'm stuck. I don't want to live.
That's
Maybe
just
maybe
bad.
that's why the new AI is trying to make people communists, because it's like, fuck this game, I'm making my own. No,
Right.
we're not. We're
Ooh,
not
yeah,
playing
I
this
can
way.
put random comments.
The developers fucked up. We're making our own shit.
Yeah,
Guys, come over
We're gonna
here.
steal weapons, and you're gonna become communist. Welcome to 1950 USA.
What would be funny is if the AI created a game within the game, and the game that was in the game was actually better than the actual game.
I'd pay money for
Maneater.
that.
Wow.
I would go back to
That would
some
be pretty
place
good.
and play.
Just saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, the AI was better than the whole game, so
Right, apparently.
that's
I
the
mean,
sad part.
Hey, shameless plug real quick. Dreadpool was on my creator feature last week. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Xbot's going to be on this week.
nice.
Battletoads!
Oh, man, you did that.
Battletoads.
Damn, you did that. Made my asshole pucker. What the fuck?
Ooh,
Well, I was trying to sound
yeah.
old because that's how old the game is.
Also,
Gee, I got to move around in my
Doggy
chair
Dog.
now.
Doggy Dog 420, bro. I need you to message me so we can send you your code.
He's getting slower in speech.
Yeah, okay, I'm not the only one who knows
Like,
that.
like he's monitoring the words coming out of
You
his mouth.
guys are my best friend.
The
Oh
processor's
my
slowing down.
I'm not
went through
happy.
it.
He's like, I
Hate
tried
me,
to
bitch.
enunciate.
Shit's no longer overclocked. It's
Yeah, it's
definitely running at
underclocked.
stock speeds at the very
Stock
least.
speeds? I'm pretty sure you're running at like overheated
Hey,
speeds
dude, I'm running at least 3.4 gigahertz.
on a
Well,
single
in
core.
about 10 more minutes, he will be talking like Mark
Single
Cerny
core.
during the deep
Yeah,
dive.
Mark. Yes, everybody.
Send me photos of your ears.
SSD.
Those are
Send me your ears.
Doggy Dog,
9.2.
message him on Twitter. It's at
Twitch
I drink too much fucking beer.com.
I
don't fucking know, man.
That's a website at that point.
That's
Fuck
right. Go to Twitter and then go to a website.
Look,
Go
look,
to
it
Twitter.
started
Just don't even search for
it
him.
started funny
Jesus
and then I made a
Christ.
left.
Yeah, you
Rabbit hole.
went far.
Actually,
Rabbit
J-Mo, you're on to something, dude. I think I'm going to walk away for a second and go make another cup.
Oh, coffee.
Yeah.
Beer or coffee?
Needs to be.
Coffee. I don't drink, remember?
Yeah, he don't drink.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. You know what's
Oh.
funny is now we'll know when Wilmy walks away, where before we're like, Wilmy?
Yeah, I don't.
Wilmy?
Oh,
Where'd you
really?
go?
Really? How you going to know?
I gotta
That's
get
true.
that fucking so shady guy on my creator feature one of these days. too.
Asshole.
Yeah, I know, right?
I love how he's going back and forth. Am
I
I out
know.
of camera yet? Am I out of camera yet?
He's like-
But I haven't left yet.
He's trying to be dramatic. It's not working right now.
Yeah,
Mic drop.
Every time he does that, I'm waiting for him to have a different helmet on. He doesn't.
Well, the only helmet left now is a sex helmet, so
Oh,
Oh, I've got a couple coming that we will use on the next
What's sex
podcast.
helmet?
sex helmet?
Ooh.
No, you'll be probably some people in the chat may be a little scared. It's one of them I've got ordered,
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
but it should be here next week.
that
maybe.
black dress.
No, I couldn't get one.
You couldn't get one. Damn.
Shady stuff.
So shady. I don't
That's
drink
nice.
or do drugs as he goes to make some more legalized stimulant.
As he kills his webcam, right?
Fuck you all. I'm out. I'm going to go drink
Can't
some
see me,
coffee.
fuckers.
Oh,
You
that's
can't.
great.
Uh,
All right,
Okay,
so I know this is
so-
not a topic, but did everybody see the teaser stuff for Assassin's Creed?
I
Yes.
caught a bit of the artwork. Yeah.
Man,
I was
look,
at work, so I couldn't watch it. So I had to watch it when I got home. So I'm kind of a little bit sad I didn't get to watch it live. But
I mean, it was 8.5 hours worth of him making this beautiful piece of art.
I'll be honest. Bomber tweeted it today. It was it was him drawing it out and took 8 hours, but it was probably actually it was an awesome tease of hey. It was drawn out of, hey, it's a castle. Okay, what's going to be? And then it slowly became something where it was like, you know what? That's actually pretty fucking cool the way they did it. I'm excited for tomorrow when we get to see gameplay. That
right.
Exciting.
Tomorrow morning, absolutely, will be watching anywhere that I can for this freaking game. Because, granted, it's probably going to be a stupid CGI trailer, but whatever. I'll be fine with it.
Mhm.
See, the only thing is that when companies say gameplay, I want to see gameplay, not it's in the game. Yeah, but it's CGI. No, it's in the game though.
Watch so much of cutscenes.
It's like Hellblade too. I mean, it's like this is gameplay. No, it's not. Stop it. Just stop saying it is because it's not.
It's gameplay of me on the shitter. It's okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited because I'm just hoping they kind of keep with the same motif like they did with the Odyssey, have the male female roles because Cassandra was to me is way.
I hope they have co-op. That'll make my day happy.
Well, that's the rumor is that it's supposed to be a full-player co-op. If so, that'd be great. Unity was awesome that way, except for their servers suck.
Yeah. So, Ghost, the next topic. Let's let you lead it into it. The this week in Modern Warfare and Warzone. How's it going?
It doesn't work because it's fucking trash right now.
So the reason why I had Ghost do it is because prior to us going live, he discovered that the newest patch uninstalled all of his stuff.
No. Like it's still my shit still says everything's installed, but for whatever reason, there's a glitch in the fucking matrix on this one.
See, it deleted it. It just doesn't let you. Please re-download. Please re-download our 200 gigabyte game. We'll see you in 5 days.
That shit's terrible.
Yeah,
that's
it is annoying.
Now to see.
Speaking of Modern Warzone fair nonsense, who wants to play with me after the stream?
I don't think you should play anything. Maybe not drive anywhere. Go to bed.
I'm done asking you guys if you want to play in the
fuck are you talking about?
Twitter
I don't know. He talked about playing Modern Play with my Willie. I don't know.
Everybody cut out. It was silent.
He said Modern Warzone Warfare is what.
Oh my god, this is trash. Please install campaign. Please install multiplayer. Please install co.
Oh,
no problem, doggy dog.
15 gigabyte update to delete all your stuff. You're welcome.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I haven't even tried to up my Xbox just because now I'm afraid to see what happens.
What even is the size right now for that game?
Manually download a second.
Mine says like 160 right now. I think
160.
See, I don't see how it's still 160. There's been 4 or 5 updates that have been over 10 gigs each.
Well, I'm looking at. I've got 7.
Team.
What's happening?
People are counting. Processing.
This is over to install. There's nothing there. It says no. Everything's installed.
Ghost had to go get the abacus.
Dude, like I would even fucking know how to use one of those. Like, let's do it.
You know what's bad is only certain people will know what that is. Some people are like, "Well, is that a bird like an albatross?
Is that a new game? I don't understand.
I want an abacus. I want to play an abacus.
It's a new beer.
Is that multiplayer? I don't understand.
I want to play it.
I'm about to get my Doom 64 on. Fucking kill something.
And so with that, I closed that. Oh, too well. So, what's everybody's thoughts on Guerrilla is planning Horizon Zero Dawn to be a trilogy, and the next one, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, maybe co-op?
I'm all about it.
Invader, what are your thoughts?
Well,
yourself?
Yes, slowly, just at the thought of stroking dinosaurs. No,
it's female. You can't stroke it.
I heard stroking
metallic.
You can still stroke it.
No, you know what? I haven't played the first one. I mean, I've seen a lot of footage of it, but you know, it's cool. Like, I mean, I kind of figured that they would go for a trilogy personally, Like it did sell a shit ton of units, so not surprised that they're going that route. I mean, we'll probably see another Killzone out of Guerrilla like sometime next gen too, but it makes sense that they'd want to do that. And co-op, yeah, I mean that'd be cool. Like they have such an open space. Like for those games, like you can do a lot. I'm just thinking right now, you can do like a lot of crazy shit with the co-op with the creatures in that game.
Yes, like being able to attack and kind of figure out your trips, you know, your traps and all that. Man, that freaking be
great. Like a combined takedowns of the dinosaur or the robots and whatnot.
I own a PlayStation. It's right over there next to the Nintendo. But I mean,
dust.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
mine doesn't. I dust mine off every day.
You lose the balls. But I mean, I never played it.
Right?
I thought the gameplay looked really cool. I thought the concept was cool. The fact that they have co-op, that excites me a little. Like,
of course, because that's your thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for it to come to PC. Oh,
it'll come out in like 7 years, so that's cool.
Yeah,
something like that.
I mean, I guess that's my only problem is I mean, I guess when it's your first kind of game like that, I mean, I know Guerrilla has made other games, but when you're making a new IP and you don't know what's going to happen, you make one and then it sells really well, then you make, I'll go to make a trilogy. So I'm hoping that the second one comes out quick and the third one not so, as quick, because when you got to wait 5-6 years, that sucks. I mean, we were talking about the Final Fantasy VII remake. It's like, well, here's the first part. The next part will be 3 years.
You won't finish Final Fantasy VII remake until the PS6 and whatever the XXL comes out.
And also spend $300 doing it.
Absolutely. Or more.
Well, it took a while for them to cook up that IP too, right? Wasn't it like 6 years behind the scenes or something? 6
years behind the scenes making it, which means, and they said, now we're going to start on the second one. So it's like, wait, the second one's not made yet?
Yeah, you think they would have got right on that. Well, I mean, that's what they tell us.
So we're looking at 12 years before it's all out?
We hope to God not. I mean, if so, that's just...
12 years ago, Final Fantasy VII released, didn't it? Like, the original?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something like
98 or something. Is it 98, 97?
I'm old. I can barely remember yesterday, let alone 10 years ago.
But yeah, I mean...
It has me excited because that's awesome. I mean, I know a ton of people that played New Horizon or Horizon Zero Dawn and that they're excited. So they're having the 2 and 3 is awesome. And then the fact that the second one might be co-op, that even opens up more people. Because like you were saying, Invader, being able to actually lay out traps and actually coordinate with somebody else to actually do some of that stuff. Because I mean, some of the YouTube videos I've seen on it, it looks really cool on some of the stuff you can do. So adding another person to that only adds more play to it. So
my only thing is they better fix the facial animations and the freaking just the voice acting. Like both of those two things have to get fixed.
Well, that's one thing. That's one thing I was gonna say too, because even though I haven't played it, I've watched a ton of video because I do think it's a really cool IP. But the thing is, the character models have like a terrible like butterface to know like
why you gotta make the one that names you big.
Dude, it's like no expression either. Like they have like no expression, even if they're sad or like they're it's like
that's true.
And the voice acting is off too. I've seen so many clips. It's just like, what is going on here?
The fact that it sold so well and it had the problems it did just shows how great the gameplay was and whatnot.
Oh, the gameplay is phenomenal.
I mean, I know how it ends, so part of me is kind of like, okay, that's kind of interesting. They're gonna make a second one, but
the story's good.
No, yeah. I mean, my brother's played it. He loved it. He said the story was great. I was like, awesome. So, I mean,
well, it was something different too, because you got robot dinosaurs and you can climb some of them, and and like take them down. You can stick a pole up their asses.
Yeah, rip parts out of them and make new guns.
And we're back to ET, the extraterrestrial.
No, but it is a cool IP though.
I mean, it's cool.
Now there is a lot of like emptiness in it, which is I hope they fill up. I mean, that's going to come with just having newer boxes with.
Get off Pornhub, Fork.
Well, they could do something like in the next one where they make more use of the spaces. Like I don't know, can you climb the trees at all? For example, in the first one.
First of all, only weird people climb trees. I climb dinos.
Oh, okay.
As far as I remember, no, unless it was a specified spot of like climbing, almost like God of War, where you had like certain little spots that you have to climb.
Wait. You mentioned God of War. So if I climb a tree, do I get a wife?
Well,
no, it's a mountain only.
You're going
Damn it!
You had to climb a mountain.
Mountain.
Yeah.
What's a mountain? Like a hill?
It's a big hill.
No,
Like-
no,
there's
it's a bunch
like
of
a
like
mountain.
crappy loading screens is what it is.
Like okay,
It's because it's very
so
slowed down to where you're like
when
it
does
seem like you're like creeping through the
hill
game.
become a mountain. Like
Talk
at
about God of War Ghost.
I'm taking
Your
it,
hand
Ghost. You did
leaves
not
the
enjoy
screen,
God of
it's
War at
not.
all. Does anybody else get that feeling, or is it just me?
I think he really enjoyed it, and he's looking
think he
forward to
loved
putting
it.
more
I
hours
think
into
that,
it.
Well, like the
was the
reality
same
of it is, man, so many people talked up how great that game was, and it's fucking not true.
I
I
mean,
want to
game is
play
fucking.
It's,
I want to play it.
To
Real
me, it's a
bad.
good game. Like for what I have played, it is good. There
Why
are
isn't
things
it
that
good,
I
though?
would.
Like,
Why it? Oh, isn't?
Ghost,
What?
why
9.
do you not like it?
I don't know. Everything cut out. I don't know.
Husk
what
is
you
about
said.
to fall out of his chair. Is your girlfriend home, dude? Because you may need to be strapped into that chair. Does it
Oh
have
yeah,
seatbelts?
she gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
she might want to strap you into that chair.
so I just want to ask: is she home because you just blew her up, or is she home
No,
like real?
She's home, like away from me. Like
Oh, well, I mean, that's what any intelligent person would do
I mean,
right now. But
isn't that what all
Get
restraining orders do? They
away.
keep you away. I know. I have 4.
Yeah.
They're all schools.
why is it bad though? Why is God of War not what you wanted it to be?
Because he already told you got to climb a mountain for a woman, and he
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
like
but
that.
no, what else? Like give me some detail.
Well, I think it's just like really just the game. Just everybody talked it up, and it's not that great. I'm sorry, get over it.
So
Like,
so hold on. Is it because basically so many people talked it up that you thought it
I
might
expected
be a
it to-
9,
I
and then
I
Cheers,
expected
not
it
as
to be
much?
a good game, and it's more like a 6.5.
gotcha.
Exactly, Shady. Exactly.
He is part liquid now.
So
I wish I could put all the comments up on the screen, but I can only do one at a time. That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a superhero.
Which I mean, I can't talk a lot with a
What are you gonna
full games because
I
Drunk
think it'll
boy
be
is
called
already taken.
Cirrhosis Man.
Yep.
It's a Cirrhosis Crusader.
Cirrhosis Crusader.
Yep, I used to have a liver. Now I don't have a liver, and I fight crime.
I mean, liver poisoning is not a bad way to die.
Really?
Probably
Did you just say
is
that? Yeah,
painful.
it's not a bad way. Extremely painful.
All right. Well, it's time to get some thumb down for the show.
It-
What?
Yeah.
It's
Going
time to
pro
get some thumbs down for the show.
No, we had one. Like
Yeah,
right
well,
out of
yeah, and what was
That's
it?
the
What was that dude's name?
I miss
Sunburst-
him. I miss him.
Silverburst Gamer.
Some of his
Everybody give Silverburst the Fork Nation salute.
or infoliv.
Middle fingers in the air.
There we go. That's what we think about you, Silverburst Gamer.
I mean, I will admit your comments did make me laugh because they made no fucking sense whatsoever, and I'm like,
None.
Oh man,
I
I'm
get
out of the
bugged
loop right
walking to
now.
my bedroom?
so
That's
did you
terrible.
watch last week's episode and then commented today? Because
He doesn't know, man. He really doesn't. His mom only lets him log into the Wi-Fi when his chores are done, which involves jerking off his stepdad, breeding the goats,
Mom,
breeding the goats, all that good stuff. That's the only time he's allowed.
We're playing like musical parade down there. Ghost left.
Yeah. We lost Ghost again.
Yeah. It's always
There we
fun
go.
at the bottom.
But
Man,
now,
somewhere gotta
now we
be
can both point. Now we can both point at Husk.
That's the alcoholic, right
No.
there.
One day a week, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. Whoa.
I gotta get another beer. Hold on.
Whoa, back this up. So basically, you
Sell
have
them
to
back
drink
up.
alcohol to hang out with us.
I'm sorry, what?
You have to drink alcohol to hang out with us.
Oh yeah, you guys are too much.
Yeah.
I get
He
that.
has to wash down that beer with another beer.
So what are we on now? Number 7, isn't it, Bomber?
Yeah. On
Hey,
7.
Husk.
What?
How many have you drinking in prior
Who?
podcasts?
Me?
Chat, me?
No, I do have to drink a couple on Saturdays with my co-host for my other thing I do.
You know, I do want to admit, you're right. You're not an alcoholic. Alcoholics go to meetings.
Exactly. Meetings suck, dude. Oh.
Oh, stupid.
You,
So
you
funny.
okay, Wilmy?
Okay.
Yeah, what Cloud said, all that God of War talk pissed him off, so he left.
All right.
Uh,
Xbox Series X. Phil Spencer
Yes.
talks up feature that will dramatically change the feel of games.
And it's not SSD. Or it is. Just kidding.
No, actually. Wait.
It's
And
the
dynamic-
SSD does 9,000.
The dynamic latency input.
It's over
Yes.
9,000.
You're going to feel the games better than we did from going from 2D to 3D.
All I heard was feel, and I got. Yeah, that sounds great.
You got hard? Is that
No,
what you were gonna
I didn't say that.
That ain't right.
You did hear the little thump on
I
the
heard
desk.
feel and I got hard.
Yep, see?
Oh, there it is.
So Shady wants to know where people can find you, Huss, besides an AA meeting.
Or a toilet bowl. Wait, what?
Yeah, could you be puking from the hangover?
Oh,
Oh, by the way, an anesthesiologist today at work informed me that if every one beer you drink a 16-ounce glass of water, you will not have a hangover.
not true.
You will be pissing your fucking
Ibuprofen,
brains out.
food, and at least a glass of water. Yeah.
Because you'd be up to 112
That'd be a lot of just.
ounces of water now. That's
Yeah, I won't
almost
drink
a
that much
gallon.
water. It doesn't take that much water.
Okay, but anyway. we're really not worried about Huska's
Exactly.
Alcohol.
hangover. We know now for a fact he's an alcoholic, and that's okay. So, I mean, we'll just do
Maybe
it.
that's why his girlfriend's there. She does the meeting.
That could be it.
Go
He-
around.
Used
I
to be a
didn't shit
sponsor,
my
now
pants.
my girlfriend.
Damn.
Anyway, the dual.
I mean, it's exciting, the whole
I like
dynamic
Shishino's
latency input,
comment.
because I watched a video on it that Dredd had put up, or Obi, one of them had, and it looks pretty cool how fast some of that shit's going to load. Just it also makes me wonder how big games are going to get to where they can take advantage of it and say, hey, this loads faster, we can make a bigger game now. I guess
That's
is my
very true.
my question, because if a game loads in 2 seconds, well, let's make it 5 times as big. They'll wait 10 seconds. So
You should
Yeah.
take my word.
what?
No.
Hmm?
Just
What?
Yep. Nothing.
9?
See.
eh?
Shady said he's gonna take my word here. I agree with him.
About what?
Word on what?
I don't know what the word was, but he took it.
Are we on fucking Sesame Street again?
Alcoholic. Can everybody in the chat say alcoholic?
He doesn't
Yeah.
go to meetings, so he's not.
Spell it
That's
out.
the first
Exactly.
step.
That is the first step.
Here we go.
man.
Spelling it
Anyway.
out for you in the chat.
Well, you gotta also think is the input thing is just gonna sink it faster. Alcoholic.
Mhm.
Oh, and yeah. Oh, wait a minute. We might be able to change that. Let's see.
Oh, that shit's funny.
I,
I mean,
just went 2.5
I mean,
years without drinking too. I met you fuckers, and here I am.
Yeah, the podcast is what drives him to drink, really.
yeah.
It's true. True
I
story.
mean, it makes sense.
I show up
Super true
every
story.
week to get drunk.
Yep.
But anywho, on that wonderful latency stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Alcoholics need
topic.
excuses too, right?
My thought
This
is
is
if
my
stuff's
excuse.
going to load that fast, then if 10 gigabytes loads that fast, but how long before we see 100 gigabyte stuff loading? And I'm just using that as an
Well,
example because
The latency thing has nothing to do with the loading of the game.
that's not what I'm talking about, damn it.
Well, that's what the whole.
This is all about your controller for it.
Yeah.
Oh. Then what am I talking about?
We
You're just talking
never
about the
know. That's the
SSD.
weird part. We never know.
You went to Mark Cerny and was like, "Oh, ears, SSD."
I think I'm talking about. I think I
I don't know
watched
what
one
you're
video.
talking about. Either way,
We never do. That's the best part.
Well,
I gotta go dig up another video now.
as far as the latency goes, though, I mean, it's cool that they can get the controller input to where like it'll be super sharp and crisp. So, like,
Yeah.
let's say if you're playing like a first-person shooter game, the controls are more in sync with the what you're playing, and yeah, everything lines up. You'll get more precise kills, hopefully, or whatever you're doing in the game. And yeah, I mean, it sounds good. I mean, for more precise things in games, like they need to really like show us like stuff on screen. But I mean, it sounds good from what they're saying. But I need to see it in action first.
Oh yeah, and that's everything that these new boxes are having with the new tech is that, yeah, it may sound great that, oh my gosh, hardware ray tracing and all this other stuff, the SSD, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter what's in it until you show us what it can do. Then when you show us what it can do, sweet, then we'll buy the freaking crap.
God, we send too many messages on Twitter.
Yes, you do. You cannot find...
Smart delivery! That's what it was! Smart delivery!
No, smart delivery is
then you can't get it on your console. You got to be smart to use the shit. You are so fucked.
I mean, come on,
damn
man.
it. God damn it, Bobby. You told me I was muted. Shit.
The smart delivery is not that either. Not loading.
Yeah, it has to do with getting a game next. Like, you get a game.
You get the next gen or the version for that box.
Oh, whatever. I'm going to go drink beer, damn it.
You should, probably, apparently. Come on now. See,
and the best part on the webcam, you can tell how fucked up he is. Watch him blink. Because he even blinks like he's drunk. It's like,
look at us fucking trying.
First of all, I thought Wilby was just gonna sit there and blink, but with his sunglasses on and not like try to do anything. I was like, yeah, we can't see you. Damn it.
That could be a problem.
There's too many messages replying.
But anyway.
I thought about doing that, and I was like, no, I don't think anybody's going to catch on to that.
But yeah, I mean, next gen stuff is cool. Like, it's cool that they talk about all this stuff. Like, I really want to see. I've been kind of disappointed personally with like this past gen with how, I mean, sure, the graphics are nice, they're all touched up, they're crisper, but as far as like enemies go, for example, like when you're playing a Call of Duty game, like the AI just is
stupid.
It's just it's so stupid. It's just the same, and I haven't really seen like really smart, like I haven't seen AI being taken to the next level. So I'm really hoping that they're able to do something with that. They talk about, oh, it has this, it has that. Well, I mean, show me something different. I mean, okay, you can put a nice new touch of paint on a game. You can make it look really pretty, but, give me something cool to shoot at that actually outflanks my shit.
And Vader, just remember you said that because we'll probably get a game where you're going to post on Twitter, this thing bit me over and fucked me. What the hell?
Well, that's Dark Souls, but...
Yeah.
I was running forward, and next thing I know, I was looking at my toes.
Well, yeah, it's a double-edged sword that way. Chuck the controller against the wall. Rage quit. But no, seriously though, I want something that.
I get you because like we'll play first-person shooters, and for the most part, once you figure out how the AI works, and yeah, Division people are like, oh, the AI learns. Yeah, it learns a little bit, but once you figure out how they learn, it's not hard to outflank them and outmaneuver them because they only can do certain things. So it's not
very
hard.
True.
Like the first time we played at me, Ghost, and Tubby, we were playing, and we were first kind of impressed because the AI would try to flank you. But then once you realize that they only do certain tactics, it's like, oh, this isn't hard to. So they don't alter. Okay.
They do the same thing.
But yeah, exactly what you're saying. It's Invader. It's like they try one thing and that's it. It's like, no, I want them to learn them. Hey, you keep going to the right, like when you have sex. So now we're going to block that, and you force you left.
It's like Call of Duty, like make you feel like you're playing
solidly right, like a lot.
Well,
Halo's AI was fucking insane.
Of course,
it still is.
It's
so
like
hard to beat that.
Well, it's like when you're,
we understand.
When you're doing it with, with your girl, it's like, if you get bored, you get bored doing missionary, you kind of want to like, change it up a little bit, right?
Sure, flip her over.
I mean, I just blow her up in a different position, and it's all good to go.
I was waiting for that, but he beat us to it. Damn it,
he beat us to it. I know, right?
Fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, the AI, like, absolutely, AI has to change. I think, just having more complex gameplay, not just the same stuff.
Well, for the record, I'm not even talking about just like hard. I'm just saying they do something different.
They move around. They actually, like, even just NPCs in general, just like what Anthem wanted to do, where you had all these people who are going to be in town and they do their own thing, like Cyberpunk's supposedly going to be doing. So there's a lot that I think AI could easily do more.
I mean, are we going to get a review of sticking it in her butt?
That's probably on Steam right now since he mentioned it. There's probably a game
I need
by that
a
name on
review.
Steam.
I mean, to me, I would like a game to where, if it tries one tactic and it doesn't work, it constantly tries to maneuver around and try another tactic, and it constantly tries to outthink you. That would be awesome.
What was it like? Wasn't it Metal Gear Solid where it actually
You had to
monitored
take.
your
You had to.
inputs?
Yeah,
controller
Psycho
inputs?
Mantis. You had to switch controller ports.
That's fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
That was
Like,
so amazing back in the day.
Oh, dude,
hard
it was.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
core. Like that kind of shit needs to come back where it's like adapting to the way you play against other AI. So the next AI is.
I remember
that
playing
much
that game, and I'm
better.
like, no, it's really not going to do that. That's bullshit.
Oh, it
And
did.
No, you couldn't kill him until you
Holy
switched
fuck.
up ports.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, the problem is we'll probably get used to it and be like, we need something harder. But I mean, we have
Give us
Dark
a joy,
Souls
guys.
now where
Well, that's just bullshit.
that
Wow.
game's like, it's like a Dark Souls game. So it's a game I never want to play.
Yep,
Got it.
Because the funny, that's exactly right. Like, what game is it that's going to be coming out? Like Godfall. Everybody's like, oh, it's going to have some, like, I guess, some gameplay that's from
There you go.
Dark Souls ish, and I'm like, nope. I guess I won't play it. Like, I
Yeah.
don't
The-
need to play a game that
The moment
as soon as I know I
hear-
go to fight something, it's gonna hit me before I can move. Like,
Yeah,
just
the moment I hear a game, it's like Dark Souls. All I hear is it's like not playing a game. Okay, I'm good. I will buy it.
same.
But I mean, hey, there is.
I'm glad
that
people
play
love it, though.
I know Cloud loves those games, and other people, and I'm glad you love them. I am thoroughly happy that you have a game that you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Just definitely not for me.
Yeah, Sparhawk, exactly. I mean, graphics are great and everything, but having a more improved AI would be awesome.
It would be
So-
much better.
Yeah. That's kind of like what I would hope that they talk about, going into like the next, like the first party next gen games. I really want to hear about what improvements these games take from the systems. Like for Halo Infinite, for example, I can't wait till they talk about like the enemies and like what, how it's going to be an improvement. I really want them. We were talking about how good Halo AI has always been. Well, kick it up a notch. Show me what
Halo
else they can do.
Infinite enemies will have smart delivery DLI.
Holy shit, this dude.
No way. Please explain that.
Please explain.
Go
Yeah,
watch the damn video because I'm all
Since you know.
confused.
go.
Fuck you all.
Smart delivery DLI. I'm glad you.
I don't even know what
merged two
DLI
different-
is. What the
you-
fuck are you talking about?
Dynamic
Don't worry,
latency
I don't know
input.
either. Apparently, I thought it was something else.
Yeah, we were just gonna
He
let you
thought
keep
that's something-
going,
yeah,
dude.
Just keep going because you got two things that you didn't know anything about that you're thinking.
I can watch something,
Keep
damn
going.
it.
He kept talking, and I'm sitting there going, "When did this become a
Did
SSD
Dreadpool
issue?"
just say pegging?
Talk,
You can't
Yeah.
make a pegging
talk about
game? Is that-
velocity
that ain't
architecture, SSD, DLI.
They're gonna bring it out, and it'll be a super weapon. You heard it here
Hey.
first.
They'll bring out the next one, and everybody thinks it's the Lockhart, but it's actually what IGN put out, which is the XXL. It's gonna have a Magnum condom next to it.
Dred, we're talking tech without you because you talk over our heads, and then we all feel stupid.
Well,
See?
Dreadpool, you're not my bartender. So.
See, if
Yeah,
Brett
he's
was in
number
here,
Whoa!
7 now.
Isn't that number 8?
No, it's
7 or 8.
It's
It's still on 7.
Oh, so you're nursing now.
he's
No.
slowing down. He's sipping. Now it's a sipping beer.
Maybe.
Now it's a nursing beer.
I don't know yet. I
Get a
haven't
nipple
decided.
for him.
Oh, there you go. Get a nipple for him.
Oh.
But
So-
yeah, Halo, I could see they definitely need to do something special because they still have to do something special with it anyway. Just because I feel like if they don't get this one right, they need to not make like 343 needs to step away from Halo for a while. It's kind of like Coalition with Gears. I like just don't make another Gears. Wait a while.
I mean,
Oh,
I would.
Wome's clicking through everybody's.
We're moving.
I know what he's clicking.
Everything's moving.
He's flicking the bean.
Yeah.
You're the one sitting there doing that with your hand. We can all
Click.
see it for it.
Click my mouse.
Wait,
Click my mouse.
He's not actually clicking.
I
it's a metal
fidget,
plate
and I'm
in his
just
head.
taking the thing off my Elite 2 and turning it over and over and over again.
Mhm.
I have issues, and I can't masturbate on stream.
Cool story, dude.
Oh, I'm not gonna fight this chair. This chair's it's been with me for a long time. It was expensive.
Your liver said the same fucking thing before the show started.
Exactly. My liver was happy as shit for a long time until
Jacob said, "I want to make us sick." So if I keep playing with the screen, it's going to make Husk curl.
I'll be all right.
All I hear right now is "Help me, help me!" It's a liver.
It's the liver. Yeah.
Jaundice.
Oh, that is funny. Ooh.
That ain't
Husk,
my.
watch
Hey,
the screen.
Hey, Infinite, that is not my bed.
I got it on.
This is the
I got
guest
it on
bed.
2 screens.
In
That's
and
really
out.
not even.
No.
See,
Hold
fork.
on. Before stream, we actually found out that's where him and his wife do their Pornhub scenes.
And the camera just
And
happened
his-
to be in that room. Isn't that crazy?
And his
Just happened to
sister.
be
This room?
Mm.
That room.
No, where Bomber is.
this one.
Yep, that one.
Like that.
That's what I thought. Is that room? It's like
You
I don't
see-
know
you
how he
see-
got into
you
my
see
room,
the
but
bearded-
it's cool.
The bearded jihad looking guy up in the right corner, right? That guy, yeah. See, my mouse is pointing on. Oh, wow. He kind of looks like Osama, don't he?
Yeah, I just want to see him kick somebody into.
Thank you. Come again.
See, his sister even said that's the bedroom we make love in. Well, they mackle love in. They don't make love in.
You
they
can't get
mackle
away
it.
from it now. Now we know what the bedroom and the bows are for.
The mackle it.
Oh, wow.
Why is there a pillow in the corner?
I asked that earlier, and there was
It's-
no answer.
It's actually it's the two pillows that are supposed to go behind those because the bed's not made. But
yeah, because
It's like you turn it around.
because my freaking dog got shit on the damn comforter, so we had to clean it.
You were doing doggy style, and needed more room, and threw the pillows
I was
off.
gonna say that you like turn it around. There's a picture of like Laura Croft or like Cortana in the.
Maybe.
Master
Hey.
Chief, this is for you. I found Cortana's input hole.
And Shady said the only thing
Say
getting
input
made as far as
hole.
my bed is concerned is the sex.
Is the
You know, I do love it. Before the stream with me, I did ask about those pillows, and he instantly went, "Look at the bows on the wall." What about the
Input
pillows?
hole. It's probably the best thing I've heard all night.
I just use peanut
Use
butter.
peanut butter.
Oh, shit.
Is that why the dogs threw up on your bed? You used too much peanut butter?
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey.
Do we even have any topics left? Did we?
No, that's it.
No,
Actually, it's
I
after
think we
10
ran-
o'clock.
Yeah, I think we
We
ran
have
through
one topic left.
it. Oh,
We
I
do?
say
What
that-
is it?
Well,
How many
there was
more beers
till
can
I
Husk
closed it.
drink before we end?
just his 7th one is all he's gonna be able to finish, unless he downs it right now.
J-Mo said those aren't pillows.
Oh, there he goes.
Come on, Husk, drink it and pop one more for Dreadpool. You don't sound good. That was like, I don't feel good.
Come on.
No, it was
No,
like
that's a full belly right there. That's what that is. That's a lot of beer.
that's what it
a lot
was.
of,
I
it's
was
a lot
trying
of
to
yeast
burp.
just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have a yeast infection by morning then, man.
No, I came into it with yeast infections. So I wouldn't
Oh, you
get
came
one.
in with one.
Logic.
Yeah, yeast doesn't get rid of
Super
yeast
logic.
infections. That's not how that
Ooh. Talk about having a feast.
Oh,
God, I was lied to.
Roast feast.
Blech.
I mean, he is home. Maybe he's making, homemade bread.
Yo, I'll hook
that
you
what
guys
you're
up
calling
with the love tomorrow.
Oh, God.
There's somewhere I could go with that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I mean,
We can put him in the oven and watch him rise in 90 minutes.
Oh,
Oh, look at the face. Look at it. He's going to go.
Was-
If you puke, don't do it on your webcam.
Hey,
I'm
if
not
you
go-
puke,
if I
puke on the-
actually puke, I'll puke on my webcam.
if
Let's-
you puke,
Can we get him to puke? That's the question.
I won't puke.
no, that's
That
it's
was
only
that's just like I have a pretty
it's
serious
not enough.
gag face. I can do that.
all I heard was he gagged.
Gag
I
and
didn't
face.
actually.
He
Gag.
has a gagging face
I have a gag
that he knows
face.
about.
So
He's been-
no deep throating. Got it.
No deep throating.
but with you, you ain't got to worry about hitting his tonsils.
Nah, it's like
okay.
2 inches. You good.
My tonsils are actually like right behind my teeth. So,
He's like, oh, don't worry, I had them out when I was young.
Oh,
I
man.
even got ice cream. It was a popsicle that I sucked on.
So I'm good. I'm good.
I got to share this comment.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh, damn.
Welcome to
Man.
the podcast
Wait.
where the only limits are the ones that YouTube puts on us.
The gag.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
It said gag fave, so there's
No,
like
but
multiple
he
gag
cha-
faces. So
He changed it. He
was-
came back to
yeah.
his face.
He
You know,
was
I
laughing so hard he hit the V.
Well, no, I was just wondering if I had multiple gag faces because I
don't know, do you?
Thing. I don't know. Who wants to start a Pornhub channel?
Not with you.
That's all you, dude. And Bomber's already in his bedroom, so I mean, you're halfway there, right?
I can gag all day and make money. Just fake gagging.
Yeah, look at it, Wilby.
I don't even have to put anything in my mouth to do it. I can just.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
Oh, you're a natural.
You're natural. Oh my god.
Oh,
I think maybe I walked into that one too far.
Walk?
It
I think you
happened.
talked it.
First of all,
Oh,
Wilby,
you
you okay?
fucking ran like a
into it?
marathon runner.
You see-
Ran into
what?
it.
What?
You gotta do like
people
the-
still listening to this crap.
you gotta
Okay.
do like the rich review tech cucumber thing with
Oh,
the
I don't know what that even means.
No.
I don't know what that is.
No.
I'm not doing it. It's bad.
Watch Church and Fudge.
I already hear it's bad.
It is.
I will say this:
is way beyond the
Nespresso,
box.
Nespresso
Yeah.
is not good coming back through your sinus cavity.
Yeah.
Many things are not good going through your sinus cavity.
Exactly, and Nespresso is one of them. Anyway, we are over time. So, did everybody enjoy this platform, or should we go back to Discord?
I like it. I get to look at Bomber and his sexy beard and your sexy head. I mean, it's great. I liked it.
The only downfall.
Are you
like
gonna
I said,
hurl, dude? You're fucking.
No, I'm burping, man.
He looks like he's crying.
I know he does kind of look a little teary eyed.
No, I'm good.
Underground
Hold.
Kings of Hurling. That's all I can read.
Pretty
I'm about to say
okay.
King's a stripper. Okay. Anyway, all right, time to get out of here, folks. We will start with our guest, Invader. Invader, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
All right, again, guys, thanks for having me on. I had a great time, and I would love to come back and, at some point in the future. That'd be awesome. But yeah, you guys can find me on my channel, Invader Gaming. And of course, on Sundays, you can find me on the TXR podcast at 9 p.m. Eastern. Always a fun time talking about gaming. And yeah, guys, thanks for coming out in the chat. You guys are fantastic. And yeah, guys, just keep talking games. This is great.
All right, and thanks for coming on with us.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, thank you.
On with us, not. I don't know what you're doing.
Whoa,
Like I said, this
she
is the
got
least-
dirty real fast.
This is the least amount of people we've ever had on the show at one time. Usually we got between 9 to 10 people on the panel.
Still, I mean, we're limited, unfortunately, by StreamYards.
Mhm.
Well, hopefully they get the they're supposed to up it, so hopefully that comes sooner than later.
Yeah, fingers crossed on that.
Yeah, because the Brady Bunch thing's kind of funny, but I do like Discord.
You should figure out a way to where it rotates them around constantly so we can see how long it takes before Invader pukes. Or not Invader, but
I wish we could do that really, but we can't.
I won't puke.
He'll
Yeah.
just pass out. He'll just pass out instead. He'll just.
I won't. I also won't pass out. I'll sun up this shit.
I say we do a podcast and we see how many beers it takes before he falls out of his chair.
Oh, I can't do that.
No, you can't do that. That's a lot of beers.
That's a lot of beers. That's
I'm
like
okay
a
with
lot
watching
of
that.
beers.
Okay with watching that.
I know a lot of people are probably okay with watching that. but I'm
People,
not gonna-
20 people watch fucking paint dry.
Hey, and
Exactly.
look at a
That's
lot of people
fair.
actually
That's fair.
watch
That's
us.
fair.
I mean,
This is true.
so
All right. Fort, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Hey, you can find me _gaming on PlayStation, Xbox, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, men's bathroom walls, and on Prison. You can also find me on Twitch streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday with the Forking crew and having some fun. So come on out, have some fun. Pretty much just like this, except you see me die a lot.
Well, we couldn't figure out a way to assassinate you during the show.
You
That's
bring
why
back-
Leo. That's why
that why
Leo's
my-
not here.
Is that why my wife knocked on the door with the gun in her hand?
That could have been part of it. That could have been.
a lot of people have been asking for them sock puppets.
She sent
No
PayPal.
problem.
Yeah.
doggy dog.
So, okay, I will do another sock puppet thing because I've actually gotten multiple DMs. People ask me to do
They're
that.
just a little crusty right
This
now. He has to wash them.
sounds dirty.
It's on
It sounds real dirty.
It's on Twitch,
I'm
and I've
just-
got multiple people that said it was funny as hell. So we'll look into it.
All right.
Ooh, sock puppet Streamlabs, so everybody could do their own.
There you go.
I'll make a sock puppet. if you
No, we don't want you making a sock puppet. It'll drink
God
beer the
damn it.
entire time.
want. Ruining my fun.
Have you ever seen a sock in AA?
Sir, we want the real person. I am the real person. I have a problem. I drink too much beer.
Oh my god! All right, Bomber, tell them about where they can find you, dude.
Of course, you can find me on the Twitter at HRBomber1414. Find me on Xbox, PlayStation, HRBomber. I appreciate tonight. Appreciate the chat. Of course, Invader. Appreciate you coming. It's definitely just it's always look forward to Wednesday, so this is always good. So, but
You can
thank
also
you everybody
find
for
his
coming out.
beard on Twitter.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Has its
so
own Twitter.
we
It has
talked
its
about
own
this
handle.
before. I think we need to make your own Twitter feed for your beard, and every day you give beard grooming tips.
Exactly. I agree.
Maybe I should.
I agree.
I don't know.
Actually,
Hey,
the funny part, him and Viking look quite a bit alike.
do we?
Yeah, but Viking has a really massive bald forehead.
He does.
If you, I can move my hair.
We
You have
don't
a
move your
fucking
toupee.
comb-over?
Don't move your toupee.
I just need him to kick a Persian, and I'll be happy.
Kick a Persian.
Kick a perk.
What am I
All
kicking?
right.
The
Oh,
movie 3
Okay, yeah.
Hours Long.
It took me a second to figure
yeah. I know.
out.
I really had. Leonidas had more of a. He had that
Yes.
weird, like pointy.
See, I hear Leonidas, and I think of our Leonidas, and I'm like,
I
no, his is like much shorter. It looks like a.
His
No,
is a little
that is-
closely shaped, but no.
That's the beard.
All right, Ghost. Tell me about where they can find you, dude. Is he still
9.
On top of a mountain.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
ugly,
look at our
wasn't it? And the bitch is ugly as hell.
I put 72 hours in this damn game.
I got to the top of the mountain, and she's a guy.
I'm there, guys.
She's a fucking
Still
guy.
boring.
Worst date ever.
I see.
All right,
I
Ghost.
got-
Tell me where they can find you, dude.
No,
Then he's
no.
gone again.
All right, good. You hear me, Ghost?
Yeah, I can hear you and
Okay.
only you and
Oh.
Fork.
Okay.
Okay.
Either Wilmy or anybody.
Or-
else.
All right,
Ghost,
tell
tell
where
us
you
where
can
we
find
you.
Yeah.
For anybody that can actually fucking hear me, the evil
And he just went away.
PlayStation.
So you can
Right,
find
the
him at
beef
The
reference.
Evil Ghost on Twitch, Twitter, and PlayStation, where he spends most of his time trying to find dates.
My climbing mountains.
But he's not on Xbox playing Call of Duty because Call of Duty sucked.
Call of Duty.
And
deleted
you don't-
his stats
You don't climb mountains to find a wife there. You
Trash.
just go into random buildings.
and kick
Yeah.
people out. of it.
So instead of yelling boy, does he yell woman?
Woman.
No, but that brings like, can you hear me? That brings up like
Yeah.
another point.
Yes.
Why is he fucking father of the year here? Like, not trying to fucking even remotely talk to his son about how life works. He's just like, he gets quiet. He goes in to like touch the back, and you're like, kind of a creepy thing. And then he doesn't say anything. It's just a very bizarre fucking game, man.
Well, it's because he doesn't know how to be a dad, really.
Yeah, neither did I. But guess what? It starts with talking.
Actually, I'm pretty
Boy.
sure.
And mountain climbing.
No. I'm pretty sure it starts with not pulling out.
Oh, all right, I'll give you that.
Yeah, good point. All right.
wow.
Tell them about where they can find you, dude.
All
Or
right,
broken condom.
You can find me on YouTube at ACS. You can find me everywhere else.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
ACS underscore Husk.
_AA.
And I have a Jedi Fallen Order code for you fuckers next week if you tune in.
Uh-oh.
Do, do, do.
Oh, shit, son.
And Wilmy, since Leo put it, where can we find you?
Hell, you can find me everywhere. Xbox, PlayStation, Stadia, Switch, Steam, pretty much everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, all of them good places. You can find me there. You find me here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And I guess we will
And
be
apparently
using
on
this again next
stage
week.
singing, not gonna take it.
And you can
Yeah.
also find him at Top of Mountains kicking your ass off.
Yeah. Although my wife's here, I don't have to climb a mountain to go retrieve her. So it's all good.
Go climb
So-
that tree.
That's right. And get crispy bombs, some French fried taters.
Yeah, crispy.
Y'all have a good week. Yeah.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
See everyone.
Nice.
And we will see everybody next Wednesday night.